This is Primetime Sports, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, 1019, 100.5, AM 1450, WGNSSports.com, Big GTV, streaming video, and always at the game. The game. It's time for the Primetime Sports Countdown to the Game, sponsored by the law offices of John Day, working hard to help injured people in Rutherford County and Middle Tennessee. Since moving to Medical Center Parkway, they've helped thousands get legal help that they've needed when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, go to johndaylegal.com for a free consultation. And remember, there are no fees unless they win your case.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Siegel High School. Siegel is hosting the Brentwood Bruins here this evening, and this is State Farm Prep Sports. We're on WGNS Radio and WGNSradio.com. You can also watch on Big G TV this evening as well. It's Siegel and Brentwood tonight, and several other games that are taking place here in the area, and we're going to take a look at those on the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup here in just a couple of moments. But first things first, we'll take a quick timeout and come back. John Dinkins joins me, and we'll talk about maybe a little bit of football as we recap the season, but now that we're in full basketball season, look at the games that we've got coming up for you here on WGNS. So stay tuned, and we'll have more for you from Siegel in just a moment on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is Craig.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Back here for the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup here this evening, sponsored by the law offices of John Day and, of course, Rick's Barbecue. John Day sponsoring our pregame show here tonight. Don't forget, at Rick's, you'll find fresh, never-frozen meats, slow-smoked the traditional way over real hickory wood, and custom-built pits for unbeatable flavor. From tender pork and juicy chicken to mouth-watering beef, every bite is crafted with care. Don't miss their other crowd pleasers like slaw dogs and loaded baked potatoes. From the pit to the plate, Rick's Barbecue is ready to satisfy your whole crew out on Warrior Drive just off of South Church Street. This game is going on tonight on a Monday, and, of course, we've got Rockvale and Innsworth. Rockvale on the road. This the only team playing tonight, so here in Rutherford County. So glad to bring it to you here this evening. John Dinkins joins me, and it's hoops and more hoops and pre-Christmas hoops. Pre-New Year's hoops.
Yeah. There's a lot of them going on.
Yeah.
And we'll be in the tournament stage here probably the day after Christmas to take you up to January.
Yeah, lots of tournaments, classics, people going on the road. from Alabama to Florida to around the state of Tennessee. So got a lot of that will be happening. Not this week and not next week, but when school is out, that's when a lot of those trips kind of take place. John, the football season has concluded, and the football season for Rutherford County ended about as good as it could, having another state championship brought into the county.
Oh, it ended great. Yeah. I mean, it was fabulous. And give it to Coach Creasy again and the Oakland Patriots. And I never really thought there was any doubt of that game.
I didn't either.
You know, after 14-0, I felt pretty good about the game.
You asked the question during the broadcast on Saturday night from Chattanooga about the number for Kevin Creasy. That is number 9. He won 3 in Trousdale County, now 6 at Oakland. So
yeah, a lot of people forget about his reign at Trousdale County.
Yeah.
And the only reason that kind of stopped was he left. You know?
Correct.
So
correct. So the last touchdown, we kind of thought, it's kind of strange. Oakland had to have some reason as to why they were really
because he
wanting to get Craig Tutt into the end zone, and the reason for that was to tie a state record for 7 touchdowns in a game, which is a record that's held since 2012 when Jalen Hurd had that record. Of course, he played at Beach and played at Tennessee for a bit.
Well, they didn't try to do anything fancy to get it to him.
No.
They just said, here's the rock, take it up the middle, and he did. That's what he did.
It in. I suspect that they knew that he was close to tying the record, and they were down there to score, which was the reason that he was in there. But, that's pretty good company. Jalen Hurd's playing with
Eagles?
No, I think he's with the 49ers, isn't he?
Jalen Hurd?
Different.
The quarterback?
No.
Denver Jalen Hurd.
Yeah. I think he's with the 49ers. But anyway, pretty good company right there to be in, and great football season. We hope to have a conversation. If it's not on the Coach's Show, we may have it on an All Sports Talk or something like that, but we're going to try to get with Coach Creasy and maybe recap the season for the Oakland Patriots at some point here coming up in the near future. Hurd, Jalen Hurd, H-U-R-D. Hurts is the one. It's let's see. It's drafted in 2019 by the 49ers. So, anyway, now to football or to basketball and what's going on. John, the question now that we kind of get full attention onto the basketball season is who's who and who's what and who do you think and all this kind of stuff. It's going to be an interesting season.
That he was close to tying the record.
Yeah, the district's opening up a little bit, 2 different districts, and we've got teams in both districts and makes up matchups, and I know they're going to play each other a lot. So it may be a non-district game, but it doesn't mean anything. They're going to be playing lights out trying to get that win. Blackman girls, I would think, are going to be pretty strong. In fact, you said they beat this Brentwood girls team.
I think they lost to them by 2.
Oh, okay.
38-36.
And they're pretty good.
Yes.
They're a state. They could possibly be a state team. The Brentwood men also are predicted to make the state tournament. So that's.
I think it was maybe a 2-possession game with the Blackman boys. We're seeing a lot of these matchups with Williamson County early on, and maybe more so than we have in the past. And part of the reason for that is no longer are we going to have to go down to Bradley Central or, Athens or somewhere, Walker Valley. You're going to go west because really this is considered west, middle now, these 2 districts, and play the Williamson County teams that make up that district/region in sub-state action. So trying to get a feel. I think both counties probably want to get a feel of what the competition could be like come February,
We're
March.
very grateful that,
Yes.
they're doing that because it sure makes it easy on the radio guys.
Cuts down a lot on that sub-state travel and things like that, having to go in that direction. And that's in baseball, softball, all sports too, by the way. So kind of keep that in mind. But this is a chance for the Siegel Stars to kind of see where they match up, I would think.
Yeah, it's a good test, and it's a test for both of them. And so I know Neela Alexander will not be playing in this game tonight. She's got a foot injury and a broken finger, I think. So we won't see her, and that's going to hurt the Stars' chances tonight. She's a big impact player for them, but you never know. Somebody can pick up the slack maybe.
And the boys' game going to be a humdinger as well. Troy Crane, who was at Oakland as an assistant with Troy Bond. He was actually an assistant with Troy at Wilson Central, at Oakland, and at Brentwood. And then when Troy retired, Troy Crane took over at Brentwood. So looking forward to seeing him and his team here tonight to take on Matt Rigsby's Siegel Stars.
It's good to see Greg Wine here tonight.
Yeah.
He had a terrible accident. He was trying to be young again, and he tore both his hamstrings. So he's on crutches down there.
Did he really?
Yeah, I mean, it was not good, but he was just trying to be young.
Is he on a trampoline or something?
No, I don't know exactly what he was trying to do, but I just tell him, Greg, you ain't 20 anymore, you know. And I can vouch for that. I'm well aware.
Oh yeah, boy! I tell you what, that's something else. So we're going to take our time out here on WGNS Murfreesboro Smyrna. When we come back, our coverage continues as well as on Big G TV tonight. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem is not going away.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You to tune in Saturday morning. It's the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's Murfreesboro. We have our last two shows of the season. This week will be Girls Week. Boys Week will be next. When I say season, I mean 2025. We'll take a couple of weeks for Christmas break and then return in January. So Girls Week this week, boys to follow, and then a couple of weeks for the holiday break. So that is the schedule for the Coaches Show going forward. We've got two more Thursday shows presented by Ideas Tees with Clark Blair, Rod Edwards, and the gang. And we'll wrap that up for the season coming up here soon as well. But we're about ready to get this one underway from Siegel tonight. It's the Siegel girls and the Brentwood girls here this evening. And in this contest, it will be Siegel And I had their record, and now I can't find it. So Siegel at 3-5 on the season. And I'll get you the Brentwood Lady Bruins here in just a second. But for right now, we'll send it over to John for those starting lineups. Brentwood, John, a pretty good team. I can't see where to turn you up here. Hold on a second. There we go.
Yes, they are. And for the lineups for the Lady Bruins, Maggie Buckley, number 12, a 5'6 senior. Bella Foss, number 20, a 5'7 senior guard. Paige Morris, number 22, another guard at 5'6 a senior. Now, these are a lot of seniors on this team. 2 juniors start. Haynes Bailey, number 15, a 6-foot junior forward. And Callie Whitfield, number 34, a 5'10 junior forward. For Siegel, Reagan Turnbow, number 42, will start. She's a senior. Aubrey Carroll, number 24, a 5'7 junior guard. Celine Barrett, number 1, a 5'3 sophomore point guard. Raya Bird, a sophomore forward. And Santrice Alexander, the freshman, had a good game the other night here, coming off the bench. She's starting tonight in place of Alexander, in place of Neela, and she wears number 5. And those are your starting lineups, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. Siegel in the home white tonight, gray and blue letters, maybe teal. I think that is gray numbers. And the Brentwood in the dark, I think that's a really dark blue, or black, one of the two. I'm old, I can't tell anymore.
John, I think their primary colors are royal blue and black, so pretty sure.
Well, they're in the dark uniforms. How's that?
They are.
Yeah. It'll be Bird jumping against Bailey, and they're going to do it again, I think. Nope, it's going to go over to Brentwood, so the Lady Bruins get it first.
I think Siegel, they just let the ball go out of bounds.
You know who the guy that was talking to us before the game that wanted the interview?
Yeah, he's
the ref.
He sure is.
I'd have been nicer to him if I'd known that. Ball knocked out of bounds. Going to belong to the Bruins. Just the start of this game here on a Monday night. Kind of a weird Monday night, yeah. And the long toss goes out to Brentwood. That's Foss. Over now to Buckley. Buckley driving, finds a lane, puts it up. It's partially blocked. Rebound. Coming up with it is Alexander for Siegel. Long pass to Barrett. She loses it. Picked up by Morris. Morris is going to drive, stops, loses the ball, and it's going to go out, and it was off Siegel. So it'll be the Bruins basketball underneath their basket.
John, I may have had some bad information, or maybe this is bad information, but Coach T has their record as 0-7, Brentwood, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll know in a little bit. There's a rebound off the missed shot, and come away with it, Carroll. She's double-teamed, and a jump ball. And it's going to go to Siegel. No score early. Very, very slim Brentwood crowd over there. I'm thinking single digits right now. There's a tip knocked out of bounds. John Wilkins, the head coach of Brentwood, as the ball's tipped, and it'll be Siegel's ball.
Well, there are 7 people and Murph over there on the far side.
So you mean 6 paying customers?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, instead of 7.
Well, one's a baby.
Turnbow has it and flips it back out now to Alexander. Back over. They get it down low, and the shot is up and missed, by Bird. Rebound Brentwood. Here's Morris. Brings it across the timeline. Well, there's a big difference in 7-0 and 0-7, Brian.
I know.
Here's a long jumper. The shot's no good. Rebound. Brentwood's blocked. Coming away with it again is Carroll. She flips it out to Barrett. Trying to bring it up the floor. No score early. Alexander has it. Stops her dribble, gives it to Barrett. Drives baseline. In trouble. She walked before she could get the shot off.
So it was Beach that beat Blackman 39-36.
Okay.
And Brentwood, Blackman won 38-35.
Here's a drive. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Picked up. Alexander again. Flips it over in the corner, and it can't be handled, and it's out of bounds. So a turnover for Siegel. That's 3 already here early. Just played a couple of minutes.
The closest score that they've had, John, was that 38-35 Blackman loss, but Coach T has them at 0-7. Rockvale girls beat them by 10.
Here's a fake shot. Now they give it back out. Buckley has it. Buckley drives for Brentwood. Now brings it back out. Top of the key. There's a pick. Now back to Buckley. Buckley driving. Over in the corner. There's a drive. Put up with the left hand. It's no good. That was by Foss, and the ball is out of bounds. It's going to belong to Siegel.
Well, an 0-5 start for the Lady Bruins from the field.
And a full court pressure now. To Rice, and ball stolen away by Bird, excuse me. That was Bird with the ball. I don't know where I got Rice. Here's Buckley. Loose ball, scramble for it, jump ball, and it's going to go to Brentwood. Well, the way they're playing, they don't look 7-0.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I must have been thinking Beach. I don't know.
Beach always has a good girls
team.
team.
They're pretty good.
Here is Morris. Flips it back now over to Buckley. Over in the corner it goes to Whitfield. Back to Buckley. Right side. Picked up by Barrett. You sure she's not kin to you?
I don't think so.
She lives on this side of town. Here's a long jumper, and the shot's no good. Missed by Morris. And there's a jump ball. This one time it's going to go to Siegel, I would think.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. They've missed 6 shots, but only have 1 rebound. Siegel has done a really good job on the boards here early on.
We've had trouble getting a shot off.
Yeah, they've
turnovers have hurt.
Only had 1 shot.
Here's Barrett, finds a girl underneath the basket. The shot is up. And it's good by Bird. I'm going to love calling her name. Here's a drive going all the way in. Layup is missed. Bird down with the rebound. 2-0 Siegel. Ball stolen away. And that should be an offensive foul on Brentwood. As Foss tried to get in there and just kind of ran over the opponent.
Well, if you need a snowplow, call Foss, because she'll blow right through.
It's early, folks. It really is. Shot is no, or the pass is knocked out of bounds. 2-0 Siegel, 4:22 to play in the first quarter. We don't know how long Alexander's going to be out. If it's a twisted ankle, you never know.
All right.
And we don't know if the broken finger is on her shooting hand or her non-shooting hand. That would make a difference as well. But the Siegel Stars need her, don't they, Brian?
She is a huge presence out there, kind of keeps them together. But this would be a good opportunity for Siegel.
Turnbow's long jumper is no good. Knocked out of bounds, saved. But coming up with it is Buckley. She's got a clear lane. Barrett's going to try to cut her off, and she does. But she does get a piece of it. So Barrett's going to pick up the foul. If you're gonna foul her, though, make sure she doesn't score.
Yeah, she's kind of got that Barrett mean streak.
Yeah,
you know, foul people.
Yeah, but the only thing is she's talented in basketball.
I know. Yeah, that doesn't go together.
Shot is up and good by Buckley. 5'6" senior. Coming into the game is Brazel, or Summer Brazel. And coming out is Bailey. Second free throw is up and good. So Bailey has a pair, and we're tied at 2. Full court pressure again by the Bruins. And they tip it, and Buckley steals it. She's a pretty good-looking player, Buckley. Here's a drive in the lane that gives it away from the corner. The shot in and out. Rebound. Siegel. Oh, right into the hands, though, of Brentwood. They missed the shot, and now it's stolen again, but it's out of bounds. Going to belong to Brentwood. Wow, that's a crazy 30 seconds.
Boy, Brentwood is off to a horrendous start in this game from the field. They're 0 for 9.
And they're getting pretty good looks,
They
too.
are.
It'll be Brentwood's ball underneath their basket.
Siegel's 7 turnovers are troublesome as well.
Brazel. Now over to Blood, who's in the game. Kaylee Blood. There's a drive in the lane, back out. Buckley takes a look, fakes, shoots, puts it up, knocked out of bounds. It's going to belong to Brentwood.
John, I'm not so sure that they touched the ball there. I agree. I think it was body contact.
That's a call by assumption.
Yes.
Here's a long pass out to Buckley. 2-2 our score. Buckley lost it momentarily, now picks it back up. She's at the top of the key, now gives it back out over to Morris. Morris driving at the foul line, dishes it off to Brazel. Back in the corner to Blood. Blood sets a pick. Driving with it is Morris. And they call a timeout. I think that was a timeout on Brentwood. 3:12 to play here in the first quarter. We're tied at 2-2. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
By Two's Good Food and Fun, Roscoe Brown Heating and Air, Dr. Automotive, and Wilson Bank and Trust. We're tied here. We've had 4 points scored here in the first.
Yeah, 1 field goal and 2 free throws.
Here's a jumper that's too strong. Rebound. Bird has it. And she's tied up, or no, there is a foul.
The early bird gets the worm. Or the ball.
Again, folks, it's early, and we're struggling a little right now.
Well, I'm working on some things.
Kind of, throwing them in.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can get better. No,
Yeah.
see, Jonah's even saying it's not any good.
Oh.
Here's a almost steal by Brazel. 3:02 to play here in the first quarter. John Dinkins, Brian Baird with you on a Monday night. We'll be again in action with Eagleville and Riverdale tomorrow night. Then Friday, it's MTCS and PCA. We're really struggling with that press. Ignatz is in the game. Well, Mary Ignatz.
Both teams defensively are doing the best that they can to deny.
Here's Barrett with the jumper. It's no good. Rebound picked up with a foul. Going to be on Blood. And that was a nice rebound there by Alexander.
Not so sure if we shouldn't just attack the basket like that.
Well, the problem is we've not been able to get it that
Right.
far down low. So Alexander will be shooting 2. First one is up and no good. The game tonight brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, located at 803 North Thompson Lane near Medical Center Parkway. That's State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, 615-895-2700. CelesteMiddleton.com. Second free throw also missed. Rebound, however, put up and in by Bird. That's twice she's done that. She has 4 points, all of the Siegel points.
They are out rebounding them 8-2, John, right now.
Buckley gives it off to Brazel. Dribbles with the left hand, now out front. It goes to Morris. Blood stands at the top of the key. They do not give it to her. They give it back to Buckley in the left side. Now back out to Whitfield, to Brazel. Back to Whitfield, to Blood, who's wide open. No good. Rebound, Siegel. Siegel leads by 2, and they have the ball. Here's Alexander, gives over to Carroll. A couple of dribbles, now back out to Barrett. Back to Carroll. They get it down low, now back out to Barrett. She runs from the sideline, no good. Bird is there for the rebound. Brentwood's going to have to figure out something about Bird because Raya's got 6. 1:36 to play.
Well, they're still searching for their first offensive rebound.
Buckley lost it, but retained possession. They give it out to Brazel, who drives. Now it's cut off. Back out. Here's the drive. The shot is up and no good. Morris is going to be fouled. Foul is going to be on Zentrice Alexander, her first.
Well, they are 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Their only 2 points came from the free throw line, so you don't want to put them there.
Free throws up and no good. Checking into the game is Marin Brazel. And coming out is Buckley. So 2 Brazels are in the game for Brentwood now. Marin is a 5'5" sophomore. Free throw's good. Second one. And it's 6-3. While they're ice cold, though, we need to take advantage of it, and we have not been able to really do that.
Well, their press is helping them keep it close right now.
Alexander gets through the press, over to Turnbow, jumper short. Rebound, Brentwood, Brazel. Brazel flips it out. The jumper from the corner is no good. Rebound, stolen away, and it's blocked. Rejected by Bird. She's a one-man show right now, both offensively and defensively. Swat it out of there, get it out of there.
John, it's not like they haven't attempted shots. They are 0 for 13 from the field.
They're not close either.
No,
I mean, really.
Many of them haven't been.
Here is Morris. She's driving right side, flips it out. Over in the corner, no good by Whitfield. That was way off. 40 seconds to play in the first. Alexander driving, goes up, short, rebound, out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Bruins.
That was a nice move there by Alexander, though. But
so you're 0 for 13, but you're only down by 3 with a chance to cut it. That's amazing, isn't it?
It's been that press and forcing 7 Siegel turnovers.
Morris has it. Now the Brazel. Marin Brazel. Bounce pass. They try to get it down low. It's stolen away. And Siegel comes up with it with 18 seconds to go.
That's their first turnover.
Still a story in the game for Brentwood. Here's Barrett. I'd take it on in, but she did not. To Carroll. 7 seconds. Alexander driving. Flips it out. Barrett from the corner. Good! First bank 3 to end the quarter. And it's 9-3 Siegel. We've completed 1 here from Siegel High School on State Farm Prep Basketball on Big G TV.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate them. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Our coverage of State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and on Big G TV, brought to you in part by the law offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, along with Prentice Alsop, Heating and Air, 9-3 Siegel. They hit a big three at the end of the quarter. John, they are 4 of 9 from the field, so Siegel not shooting poorly, but 7 turnovers have killed them. Brentwood 0 for 14.
Foss and Buckley back into the game. Here's a long jumper that is no good by Morris, and it goes out of bounds, and it's going to go off a Siegel. It'll be Brentwood's ball.
This is about as long as I remember a team going scoreless from the field with as many shots as they've attempted.
Sella Story coming in. He's going to try to get a little more height in there. Story has it, goes up. Shot is blocked, but a foul.
The big cheese is here.
Who that might be?
Larry Creasy?
Just for only about 20 more days.
Oh, yeah.
He's gone to the big house. He's going to the big house, the big boys. Story's free throw is no good.
So dead man walking, or?
Yeah, kind of. You do feel like, I know when I retired,
I bet you did.
You almost feel like already the transition of power changes. Second free throw is good by Story. That's her first points of the night. 9-4. And there's a turnover by Siegel.
I did notice that when he walked in, usually people stand and salute, but they didn't tonight.
No. Lame duck. Free throw or shot at the free throw line is good by Story, so she's come in and picked it up a little bit. 9-6. Brentwood closes to 3, now a foul.
Well, John, that makes them 1 of 16 from the field.
And a 30-second timeout, which gives us an opportunity to keep it right here because we've got some important news to tell you about. It's Parks Auction and those 2 guys that work for them.
Why did you write down, speaking of lame ducks?
No.
Oh, okay.
Don't try to twist it.
Well, these guys are not lame ducks.
They are not.
If anything, they are brontosauruses. If you need to buy or sell property fast, you need to trust the team of Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught over at Parks Auction. They've helped families, investors, and businesses right here in Rutherford County with seamless on-site auctions and online auctions too. So don't forget to call, a no-obligation consultation. They'll have coffee and talk with you about maybe how the auction process could help you sell your property. They'll get top dollar for it at parksauction.com. Bob Bugg, Stan Vaught.
Here's the pass as Siegel throws it in. Barrett, and a reach-in foul on Buckley. 9-6, Siegel. Barrett lost it again. Did they call a foul? Yes, I think they did.
Well, she reached in and hit her hand.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. Foul is on Foss. You mean you can't do that?
No, not really.
Barrett has it top of the key. In trouble, now gives it over to Carroll, who flips it right back to Barrett.
This zone is really coming.
And she just threw it away.
Bothered Siegel.
Nothing there to do, they just threw that away. And Brentwood with a chance to get back within 1 or tie. Here's Morris, top of the key, running the point over to Buckley. Buckley finds Story. Now back out to Foss. Foss has it. Left side, Morris. They're going to start it all over again. Foss has it. And an offensive foul.
And there have been a lot of fouls too, haven't there?
I think that's on Whitfield. And it will be Siegel's ball, back court. And Brentwood a little confused what kind of defense they're in, but they are going to press. Alexander over to Barrett. Oh, Barrett almost lost that ball. Gets by, 2 defenders, drives, goes up, shot up, no good. Rebound. Whitfield. Over to Buckley. In the corner, Buckley has it, gives it over to Morris. Morris takes a look at it, now drives, dishes it off in the corner. Whitfield with a left-handed jumper, kind of almost like a little hook shot, missed it. 6:20 to play in the first half. Siegel by 3. Barrett driving, go all the way in, left-handed push shot, no good. Rebound, Bird. Back out to Carroll. Back to Bird. They'll set it back up. Alexander will try one from long range. Oh, it's good. Alexander with the first bank three. And it's 12-6. They've doubled the lead. Brentwood, Story left open, banks it off the glass, misses, gets her on the rebound. It's good, and she is fouled.
The worst possible thing that could happen for Siegel just did.
Story's come off the bench with 5, a chance to be the leading scorer in this game. Well, she already is. Chance to make a three-point play. She missed a wide open layup, and then as she was coming down, she was fouled going back up with the rebound. She has helped the rebounding situation for Brentwood. Free throw is up, short. Oh, they got the rebound, Buckley. Morris wide open, no good. Rebound picked up this time by Siegel. And Turnbow gets a rebound and gets some players off of her. Barrett drives, pushes it up, too strong. Rebound Story. Story to Foss. To Brazel, who's back in. Back out to Foss in the corner. It goes to Morris. This is off to Brazel. Now Morris will set it back up. 12-8, Siegel by 4. Played 3 minutes here in this second quarter. Brazel dishes it off to Morris. Stops at the foul line, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Siegel.
That was a good look too.
Anything outside, they have not been able to produce. Alexander has it, brings it out, got in some trouble and got back out. Over to Carroll in the corner to Barrett, who takes the shot, no good. Rebound, Story. There you go, that's what I was talking about. Morris puts it up and scores, and she's fouled.
Faked like she was going inside, went around and got nailed.
That was a good move. And they've cut it to 2. Ignatz and Kyla Dowdy is in the game, along with Mary Ignatz.
3 of 8 in this second quarter so far for Brentwood after an 0-14 start in the first quarter.
Free throw's good. So Morris has 4. But as we've mentioned, they've all pretty much come underneath the basket.
Well, for the second time, the officials tried to start the play before the players that were at the scorer's table got in.
Well, they want to hurry it up.
Yeah. Well, they can not call every single foul.
Carroll to Barrett, almost lost it. In trouble, now gets it back out to Carroll. Oh, that pass a little soft. I think she lost control of it a little bit. Here's Foss to Morris. Boy, she wants that 3, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Over in the corner it goes. The jumper is going to be off. Rebound. Story has it. Gets it down low. And Foss is wide open and lays it up and in.
Well, I'll tell you one big difference, John, is rebounding here. They've hit the glass much, much better than they did early on.
Here's Barrett. Barrett. Jump shot no good, knocked out of bounds, going to belong to the Stars. 13-12 now. If you can believe it, a team that started out 0 for 13 has a 1-point lead right now. 3:50 to go in the first half.
Siegel only has 1 3 here in this second. Like to see him score here.
Here's Bird back in. The jumper from the top of the key, no good. Dowdy with the rebound. Back out to Alexander. Back out to Bird. You know, last week you had trouble calling a name. You kept calling it.
Yeah.
I'm doing that with Bird right now. I want to call her Rice for some reason. Bird to Alexander, back to Bird. Gives it to Barrett. Barrett flips it, knocked out of bounds, belonged to Siegel. Brian will have all the scores, and I really don't know how many scores he'll have at halftime. Probably very few.
Yeah, there's only one other game going on, and that's Rockvale at Innsworth tonight. It's a Monday, so slow night on the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard.
So I guess you'll sing White Christmas or something.
I've got the words to 12 Days of Christmas.
Okay. Here's Barrett with a drive. The shot no good. She has gone cold too. Here's a rebound by Dowdy. She gets a foul as she goes up. Good strong rebound attempt there by Dowdy.
Do you have another request?
No. After I hear that one by you, I won't want to hear anything else.
I could sing whatever you request.
Dowdy's free throws, no good.
Not really done much here at the free throw line either tonight. It's the difference in the game right now.
Second free throw is up, no good, missed a pair. Down with a rebound comes Morris. Make that, it's false. False drive. Gives it to Story. Right side now, Whitfield. Back in the corner, they whipping it around. Morris is open, shot no good. I think she's a little better shooter than what she's showing right now because
they're close.
She's putting it up. She's just having a rough night. 2:44 to play. Siegel trying to get the lead back. Jones is in the game for Siegel, and she throws it away. And they give it out to Story. Story almost threw it away, and now foul. Foul is on Alexander. Well, nothing good happened there.
Well, I sure thought it was on Ignatz because she clotheslined the girl. Well, I guess she was fouled before that.
Lex Jones is in the game. That's what I was trying to say. Here's Buckley. Oh, nice feed, but Blood doesn't take the shot, who just checked in. But they give it back out to Buckley, and she connects for three. I don't like the way this game's turned, Brian.
No, Siegel didn't take advantage early, and now they're struggling a bit.
Here's Lex Jones, drives. You got to go up there, I think. To Carroll, they get it down low to Dowdy. Dowdy turns, puts it up, she's fouled.
That might be the thing to do right there. Work it inside, get their big girl in foul trouble maybe.
That foul is on Kaylee Blood for Brentwood, her second. Dowdy, shot no good.
0 for 5 from the free throw line.
Looks like Turnbow is getting ready to check back in, and does. Barrett also back in. Jones comes out. Ignatz comes out. So right now on the floor for Siegel is Turnbow, Carroll, Dowdy, Barrett, Alexander, and we're fixing to get another one in. That free throw is good.
First free throw after 5 attempts. The 6th one goes through.
And it's Brentwood's ball. They lead by 3. 1:58 to play. Brazel's back in. She gets it back from Whitfield. Now in the corner. To Morris, to Blood. Blood working the high post. Decides to give it out now to Buckley. Buckley, shot is up, and it's off Buckley.
Wow.
Now that time we probably caught a break, because I think there was some contact. John Wilkins of Brentwood thinks there was. Carroll to Alexander. Chance to tie here. Barrett drives baseline. Well, she's a little fighter, isn't she? Over to Turnbow, back to Alexander. She drives the lane, tries to get it inside, and it's going to be a jump ball.
It's a tough place right there, John, to make a bounce pass inside the paint when there's so many bodies in there.
They give it to Alexander from the corner. It's off. We've gone really cold. Foss, rebound, Buckley. Takes a look down low, now back to Foss. She probably walked. They give it back out. Now Buckley open for 3, no good. Rebound, Blood. If I say she's looking for blood, I don't mean anything ugly by that. Tried to reverse the layup, and it's blocked. We are doing a really good job, though, of facing them inside. Morris getting ready to check back in, and coming out will be Foss. 16-13, we're under a minute to play here in the first half. They lob it into Morris. He dishes it off in the corner. Shot good by Story. She's been the difference in the game so far for them. 7 points off the bench. And Barrett knocks it off her foot. 41.2 seconds. That is 13 turnovers. That's been our bugaboo.
Of late, for sure. Well, really both quarters, honestly.
I just hope the Lady Bruins don't warm up, and we just happen to see a really cold first half. Buckley has it to Story. Buckley cuts through, gets it, and throws it out there, and the shot is up and good by Whitfield.
Is that a
21-13, yes, sir.
Wow.
Alexander missed the shot. Rebound, Story. Now Alexander steals it, gets it back. Barrett going to drive, dishes it off. Carroll's going to try for three. No good. Rebound, Story. And that's going to end the first half, I do believe, and it does. Our score at halftime, Brentwood makes a huge comeback and lead it 21-13 at half. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on the Good Neighbor Network.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Welcome back here as we give you some stats brought to you by JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, Winners Trophies and Fans Heating and Air. First of all, your scoring, and there's not a ton here. Stella Story leading the way for both teams with 7 points tonight for the Lady Bruins of Brentwood, so I'll finish them out. 5 points, including a 3 for Maggie Buckley, 2 points for Bella Foss, 4 points for Paige Morris, and a 3 for Callie Whitfield. Nobody with more than 2 fouls on either team here tonight. Rhea Bird has 6 points for the Lady Stars to lead the way, 3 field goals. A first bank 3 for Celine Barrett, free throw for Kayla Dowdy, and a first bank 3 for Zantrice Alexander. So that pretty much is the scoring. It was 9-3 Siegel after the first quarter, but Brentwood came back and had a huge second quarter. We're going to tell you about that and how it came about when we come back, as you listen on WGNS and watch on Big G TV, our production tonight of State Farm Prep Sports.
Message.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Here we go with stats here. Team stats, JHA Company, that's Josh Houston and Associates Winners Trophies, Fans Heating and Air. And rebounds, pretty even, but it's been a tale of two quarters. Siegel had an 11-4 edge after the first quarter, but now Brentwood has come clawing back. Siegel still leads that 19-14, but it's made a big difference for the Lady Bruins.
But it was a huge difference early.
Yes,
I mean,
it certainly
just
was.
13-2 or something like that.
And the reason it was huge is they went 0 for 14 in the first quarter from the field. Their only points came at the free throw line, where they're 5 of 8, 63%. 17% for Siegel at the free throw line, just 1 of 6. They're 25% from the field, 5 of 20, 25%, and 2 first bank threes for the Lady Stars. And after that tough start by Brentwood, with an 0-14 start, they warmed up in the second quarter and wound up shooting 7 of 29, and that is 24%. They also had 2 threes that fell through. I mean, when I'm talking how they were ice cold, I mean, that's the song that Vanilla Ice was singing about, Ice, Ice Cold, or Ice, Ice Baby, but, you know, it was bad.
Still working on it, huh? Still working on your game?
Yeah, I'm still trying
You'll
to
get
work
there.
something, you know.
Jonah actually smiled at that one.
Did he?
Yeah.
He's probably saying, what a goober. Siegel 9-3 lead after the end of the first, but only 4 points in the second quarter, and now they trail Brentwood by a score of 21-13. Time to highlight from Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, local athletes, and we're going to highlight Craig Tutt. Had well over 200 yards, 7 touchdowns in the state title game as Oakland beat Ravenwood 62-21. That game really was not close, and Oakland did score 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter to really put it away, but it wasn't even really just a close game whatsoever. But congratulations to Craig Tutt, also named the MVP of the 6A championship game. Congrats from Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, helping you live your best life, whether you're in the game, on the sidelines, or cheering from the stands. The doctors and staff at TOA are here for you online at TOA.com. A quick reminder, we will have Prentice Salsa Heating and Air Coaches Corner Saturday morning. We're talking girls basketball this Saturday. The following Saturday will be our only boys week before Christmas. Then we'll get going every other week, hot and heavy. Girls, boys alternating through right here on WGNS in January. Timeout. We'll be right back for the second half. You're listening and watching State Farm Prep Sports.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Basketball.
Brentwood will get the ball here to start the second half. And it's the starting five that started the game for Brentwood. Buckley, Whitfield. Well, I think there is one exception here. There's a jumper up, no good. Rebound picked up by Buckley. She's fouled by Alexander. Let's see. It's Buckley, Bailey, Whitfield. Yeah, it is the starting. I think if Foss is out there, she is. Foss and Morris for Brentwood. Free throw's good. Siegel has Bird, Turnbow, Carroll, Barrett, and Alexander. They're starting five of the first half. And Buckley hits a pair. She's got 7. Full court pressure still in place for Brentwood. Alexander long cross-court pass is stolen, knocked out of bounds, but it's going to belong. Well, it does. It goes to Siegel. Yeah. Thankful for that. 23-13, the biggest lead of the game for anybody. 10. Barrett throws it away. Knocked out of bounds. And this time it's going to still belong to Siegel. I never got a signal from anybody there. Cross-court pass. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Over and back for a second. Alexander, Turnbow gets it, going to run a little high-low, and it's knocked out of bounds. Going to belong to the Bruins.
Good idea, just too much mustard on that pass.
Morris gives it over to Buckley for 3, and it's good. She has 10, and the lead now is 13.
John Siegel's got to do something here pretty quick, or it's going to get out of hand, I'm afraid.
Ball's knocked out of bounds. It's going to belong to Siegel. Got to protect the basketball for one thing. Barrett. In the corner, back out to Barrett. And ball thrown away. Another turnover. And this time Barrett is going to pick up a foul. A little frustrated foul there.
She was going to make sure that there was no layup there for sure.
6:50 to play in the third. 26-13, Brentwood. They give it out to Foss. Foss brings it around, now back in the corner. It goes to Morris. Morris drives at the foul line. Now takes a drive, dishes it off. Here's a drive in the lane, and a left-handed hook shot's good by Whitfield. They're hitting everything now. And we've got a timeout on the court. Byron Weekly would like to talk about it, which means we've got a chance to talk about our friends, our buddies, our comrades over at Parks Auction. What are their names again? Oh, yeah. Stan Vault, Bobby Buggs.
Santa's Little Elves, you mean?
You know, would they auction their own house, you think? If somebody came up and said, I'd like you to auction your house, will you do it?
I don't think the Mrs. in those situations are going to allow that.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I didn't know it was like that. Okay.
Well, we know who the boss is in the house, right? You know? With Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg, they are industry leaders. They take their job very seriously, buying and selling homes and doing the auction process. People actually come to them to find out what it's like and to figure out how to deliver Christmas presents since they are Santa's elves. But get with them, a team that gets results for you. They'll get top dollar for your property at Parks Auction. ParksAuction.com. Bob Bugg, Stan Vaught.
And a whistle and a foul as we resume play.
Oh, that's nice.
Foul on Buckley. And the pass, well, that pass is scaring me. That's about 3 times they've tried that. Alexander has it over in the corner, back to Barrett. She'll pop a 3. No. Rebound, Carroll, back to Barrett. Barrett drives, picks off to Carroll. She'll try a 3 and hit it. Aubrey Carroll with the first bank 3, and we needed that basket badly.
John, they hit some 2s in the first quarter, but the only shots that they've had to fall down for them since then are 3s.
Buckley throws it away, trying to get it inside. And Siegel gets the ball back. 4 turnovers for the game for Brentwood. Story getting ready to check back in for the Bruins. Ball's knocked away, and it's going to belong to Brentwood. Turnover, Siegel.
15. John, you remember they ended the first quarter on a 3. Only points in the second quarter was a 3. Only point so far in this quarter is a 3. That tells me that Brentwood has taken away anything inside for the Lady Stars, and they are struggling from the field now.
Story dishes it back out to Whitfield. Back to Story. Over to Foss. Story had 7 points off the bench. Whitfield has it, driving in the lane, puts it up. Good. Boy.
Well, they're 3 for 4 in this quarter.
7 points for Whitfield now. Ball stolen away. And a reach-in foul on Barrett.
Well,
third foul on Celine.
That started with a bad pass. We'll call it bad.
Just kind of hung up there. It didn't go anywhere. The pass didn't go anywhere. Jones is in. Barrett has to take a seat.
That's why you practice those.
No, she's still in. Sorry.
Passing drills and that kind of thing in practice, you know. Make good passes.
And there's a jump ball. And it's going to be Siegel's ball. Good hustle there by Celine Barrett.
Well, Barrett with no fear with 3 fouls going after that ball.
Yes. And she's got it now. 5:03 to play in the third. To Carroll, cross court. To Jones. Jones spins. Tries to get the pass off to Barrett, who slips, does get it down low. Carroll, cross court again. To Jones. Over to Bird. Bird flips it back out to Carroll. Her jump shot from the corner is no good.
They've taken the drive inside away.
Here's Foss. And she throws it away, but it's going to belong to Brentwood. Off of Alexander.
Our game tonight brought to you in part by Animal City, Music World, and Drummer's Den, America's home place, and Mills Family Pharmacy.
I'd like to see Bird take that ball to the basket. Here's Story, turns, spins, a little fadeaway jumper, won't go. Rebound, Turnbow. Now to Barrett. They're relentless with pressure. They've not stopped it the entire game. Over to Carroll. Alexander has it. Barrett in the corner to Jones, down low. They get it to Turnbow. She misses the shot. Story down with a rebound.
Like the idea.
Over to Foss. Foss drives, puts it up with the left hand. They're hitting everything. Foss with 4. Maybe they are 7-0, Brian. Or somewhere in between, maybe. 32-16 is the score. Turnbow has it in the corner. Now to Barrett. And bad pass. Buckley has it. To Foss, drives in, banks it off the glass, good. All of a sudden, she's the hottest player on the team, 34-16. Another steal. The drive by Morris is up, no good, but she's fouled by Carroll. This press seems to be maybe wearing Siegel down a little bit. The passes have not been crisp.
Well, that does not bode well with 3:14 left in the third quarter coming out of halftime, but they have been unrelenting.
Morris's free throw is good. She has 5.
And they're hitting just about everything they put up, even free throws. So
Ignatz and Alexander are coming out. Carroll's they're coming in. Carroll's going out. I think Barrett's out too, yes. 35-16. The second one is also good. And Brazel will come in, and Morris will take a breather. It's a 20-point lead. To Ignatz. Throws it away. Story, though, has it ripped by Bird. The shot's no good. Rebound, flipped around. And this is where you miss Alexander, that inside presence. It's just really tough. You can run the same play over and over again, Brian, but you've got to have that big girl that can make those moves.
I mean, you pretty much have 4 guards on the floor, really.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of size.
The lob is to Alexander. She'll have it at the top of the key. Ignatz trying to set a screen. Here's a steal. Bad pass. To Foss. Drives. Goes up. Is it offensive? No. It's a block by Alexander.
It was close, and neither one of the officials were able to get back in time to really get the best look at that.
How many turnovers do we have now?
That is 19. 7 here in this quarter alone.
Foss will go to the free throw line. She's had a good third quarter. Free throw is short. Blood coming in for Brentwood. Barrett coming in for Siegel. Alexander will go out. She's got 3 fouls as well.
Well, that's something that Siegel really can't afford. I think Alexander has maybe 4.
And the free throw, the second one is good. Foss with 7. Pass is bad to Ignatz over her head, and Foss comes down with it. Over to Brazel. Brazel stops, shoots, puts it up. No good. Too strong. Rebound, Bird. Siegel's got to get hot from the field as well, though. Barrett has it. 2:16 to play in the third. 37-16, Brentwood. And they collide with each other, and now a turnover, and Brazel tried to dribble before she actually had the ball, and Siegel runs it down. Caught a break there.
John Siegel had 9 points at the end of the first quarter. They've got 16 now, so 9 of their 16 were all in just one quarter.
And they're in a zone, and that's why they're able to cut off that inside so much. They're just dropping down. They do get it to Turnbow, but this time Story fouls her.
Yeah, got it from behind.
I'm kind of singing Stella Story's praises right here, but the minute she came into the game, the complexion of this game changed. Just, I think, mainly inside. Free throw by Turnbow's good. Her first points. She'll get one more. Second one is up. Good. Turnbow with 2, 37-18. And now Siegel has a full court press going on. Story flips it out. They get it across. Brazel to Blood. Blood gives it out to Brazel again. It's a good for 3.
You know, John, no disrespect to either team here, but this doesn't look like the same Brentwood team
I know what
from the first quarter.
Carroll for 3. It's up. It's no good. Rebound. Foss, who has played brilliantly in the third quarter. She's been everywhere. Flip it down low. Brazel left open. The little flip shot, no good. Blood has the rebound. goes up with it, turn around good.
See, that didn't work out in the first quarter for sure for them.
Turnbow over to Ignatz. That shot's no good. Rebound. Foss again. She's dominated the boards. Over to Story. Story spins. Now gives it back out. Brazel, good again. 6 points for her, two threes.
Well, they're making up for the 0-14 start.
I think that's why she was brought in that first half, but she wasn't clicking either. But now she is. Over to Jones.
I think Jones cut off the pass that wasn't really intended for her.
Barrett gonna set, gonna shoot, gonna pop it, gonna miss it. Bird had the rebound and Blood took it away from her. Everybody's just kind of standing still. And there should have been something called there. Siegel has it back. Bird shot no good at the end of the third quarter. It's been all Brentwood, folks. 45-18, we finished 3. And you're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Our game brought to you in part by good neighbor State Farm agent Andy Womack on West Northfield Boulevard near the Ford dealer. That's Andy Womack. Online at andywomack.com, 890-0850. John Tail, this last quarter, Siegel 1 of 9 or 11% shooting from the field, where the Brentwood Lady Bruins 8 of 12, 67%, including 3 threes.
Okay, they went in at the end of the first quarter and brought 5 more girls in.
Something happened.
I mean, they have responded here, the Bruins.
They had 3 points after the first quarter.
Yeah.
So they have scored 42 points in 2 quarters.
We start the fourth. Brazel has it. She's got 2 threes of her own. And they're playing with a lot more confidence, too, when those shots go. Blood over to Brazel. Gets a pick. Now she drives. Bounce pass down low. Good play, but the shot's missed. And that was Bailey who took that shot.
Bailey
rebound and a foul.
She took a very poor shot. There's no way. Got the rebound and then just hurled it toward the goal and got the foul.
Blood's first shot is up and good. She has 3 on the night. Our game tonight brought to you by IDIS Tees, Dan France Concrete, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, and Middle Tennessee Christian School. Second one won't go. Rebound, Brentwood. Okay, shooting and rebounding did not exist for them in the first quarter.
No.
But ever since then, it's been amazing.
And one more Brentwood rebound, and they'll tie Siegel.
Blood tries to go up with it or make that Bailey, and her shot's blocked. Jones has it for Siegel. 46-18 is our score as we begin the fourth quarter. We'll get it out to Bird. Back to Jones. Now to Barrett. And they've got to walk. Didn't see that. 22 turnovers now for the Stars. It'll be Brentwood's ball. I want you to look up Brentwood boys record while we're at it in a few minutes, Brian. Here's Brazel. Driving, puts it up with the right hand. That's too strong. Rebound, Foss. Buckley takes a look, now flips it back out. Blood will take a three. It's good. 6 points for Blood.
They are 6-1, John.
Okay. Here's Jones. That shot won't go. Rebound. Bird flips it down low to Dowdy, who checked in the game, and she's fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line. Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, the only multi-specialty physician-owned medical practice in Rutherford County. Serving the community with primary and specialty care, MMC is committed to keeping you healthy for life. That free throw is good. Dowdy with 2 points now. She'll get another one. It's up. It's no good. Rebound. Bailey bounces it out to Buckley. 6:33 to play. They give it to Whitfield, who is fouled, and she tries to drive inside. And the foul is on Bird. First foul on her, I believe. Free throw is up, no good. Whitfield will get another. She has 7 points. The leading scorer is still Buckley for Brentwood with 10. And she's coming out to take a breather. Second free throw is up and good. Whitfield with 8. 50-19. Barrett, Jones, thought about it. Cross-court pass, dangerous. Carroll gets it back to Jones. Jones drives over in the corner. The shot is up, no good by Barrett. Rebound, Bird has it, she's fouled.
Well, you can tell these Brentwood girls are in shape, John, because, I mean, they're still hustling after it.
Brazel picks up the foul. Free throw by Bird is up and no good. We're not helping ourselves at the free throw line either.
4 of 11 right now.
Second one is up, no good, too strong. Rebound, Whitfield. She's going to bring the ball up the floor herself. To give it over to Brazel. Driving to the left side. And Kate Sexton's in the game. The shot up, no good. Rebound, Dowdy. Flips it out to Jones. Jones hustles down the floor and loses it, but it'll be Siegel's ball. Katie Sexton is a 5'8" freshman. I would say you'll see more substitutions as the game progresses with a 15-19 lead. Barrett in the corner, loses the ball, throws it away. It's a 31-point lead, so I'm assuming the clock will run. Here's Blood, turnaround jumper, in and out, rebound. Whitfield has it, in trouble, and now a jump ball. And it's going to be Brentwood's ball. So Sexton will throw it in. Down low, they get it to Bailey, and she's fouled. Is that 4 fouls on her? Is that what they said?
Yes.
Bailey's free throw, good. Her first points of the night. She's a 6-foot junior. A lot of juniors on this team. Free throw is up, no good. Jones has it from Dowdy. Jones across the timeline, flips it out now to Alexander. Alexander to Bird. Clock moving at 5:05 to go. Alexander just standing there, dribbling, looking for something.
So, John, it's still 35 points in basketball.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that clarification.
I went and looked that up because I couldn't remember. I know they moved it to 30 in football.
And a whistle and a foul.
And it's only the fourth quarter that there's a running clock, apparently.
There's only Bailey. A foul on Bailey. She's coming out. And Virginia Matthews is in for Brentwood. Here's Alexander, has it, top of the key, 4:36 to play. Since the second quarter, it's been pretty much all Brentwood. Here's Bird to Carroll. Over in the corner, goes to Alexander. They get it down low, now flip it back out. Carroll for three, good. Carroll with 6.
John, they still do not have a two-point basket since the first quarter. That's one thing that zone has done.
Matthews throws it away. A very weak pass. Might have been a walk there. She missed the layup. You'd like for him to get a two-point basket, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that was the best chance.
Matthews drives, and he goes off the rim, but make that blood is there. That's no good. Another rebound by Brentwood. They had 2 or 3 chances at it. And Turnbow getting ready to check back in, as I think Bird has got a little issue here. Maybe poked in the eye, maybe. Turnbow's in the game, 3:42 to play. They lob it to Blood. Here's Brazel, shot no good. Rebound. Siegel, Carroll has it. Finds Alexander. Alexander going to drive. Not yet. We haven't gotten it yet. Dowdy rebounds and throws it away to Matthews. Here comes Brentwood. Brazel, right side, now stops or brings the dribble back out. She's driving. Flips it over to Sexton in the corner. Back to Brazel. Down low to Blood. Oh, they just kind of do a handoff like a football pass or like a play. And Brazel scores. That was kind of pretty. I didn't think it would ever work, but it did. 8 points, 53-22, under 3 minutes to play in the game. Here's a jumper by Carroll. This one's off. Rebound. Turnbow, no good. Jones down with a rebound. Another opportunity for Siegel. To Alexander. They leave her wide open and can't get it to fall. Rebound Dowdy. She's on the floor with it. A jump ball is going to be called here. I think that'll go to Siegel. And massive changes here. Parsley is in for Siegel. Kilborn is in. Atkinson is in. And I'm missing one. They get it to Atkinson over in the corner. Flips it out now to Jones. Back out in the corner now. Here's Kilborn. Her shot's no good. Rebound Matthews.
Not sure if that maybe had been partially blocked.
Here's the layup from the left side. It's Story with 9. She's a pretty good looking player. Let's see what, she's a freshman. Oh, wow. She's got 9 points. She was really a big difference in that second quarter when she came off the bench. 55-22, a minute 48 to play. Here's Parsley. She drives and a foul as she tries the baseline. Well, the clock is moving now, Brian.
Yeah.
We made that 35, didn't we? Did we? I guess we did.
Must have.
Yeah. So here's Parsley.
Or somebody counts like I do and maybe missed one, but still running the clock.
Free throw's no good. And let's see, Arnold coming in and Reuter for Brentwood. Free throw's good. Parsley for the point, 55-23 now.
Both coaches can agree, too, as to if they want to run the clock. They are getting some girls with some experience out here on the floor.
Story. I'll make that Sexton. Tried to get it to Story down low. Well, if Story's a freshman, she's a very impressive-looking freshman. 5'9" freshman post. They get it down low. Shot by Matthews, no good. Going to go up again with it, and that layup won't go. Knocked out of bounds by Parsley.
Well, I got Coach Wilkins sent me the email today of their roster.
Kilborn with the jumper, no good. Rebound, Matthews. Make that Arnold, Caitlin Arnold with the ball. And she throws it away, but now back into the hands of Sexton. And that's your ball game. Final score, Brentwood Lady Bruins 55, the Siegel Lady Stars 23. We're going to be back with the Ideas Tees intermission. We'll have all that for you coming up. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports here on the Good Neighbor Network, WGNS.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Time now for the IDST's intermission. With a break in the action, we'll bring you stats, scores, and highlights from tonight's game. Brought to you by IDST's, your home for school spirit wear, screen printing, embroidery, specialty items, and more. Visit 111 East MTCS Road, right across from the school, and check out Raider Tees 2 for officially licensed MTSU Blue Raider gear. IDST's can put your logo on just about anything. Now time to break down the action so far with the Prime Time Sports Team.
Welcome back. John Dingens along with Brian Barrett, and final score in the girls' game: Brentwood 55, Siegel 23. A really weird game, Brian.
Yes.
Like the Brentwood team that was in the first quarter didn't exist at the end of the first quarter. I mean, they just turned into a different team.
They had 3 points after the first quarter. They trailed by 6, and then, man, they had a tremendous third quarter for sure, and they came and put no doubt that it was going to be hard to come back and beat them.
Well, our SRM concrete performer in this game is Aubrey Carroll. She had 2 threes, and she was tied for the team lead in points tonight. Aubrey Carroll, our SRM concrete solid performer. Locally grown, nationally owned, that's SRM Concrete. They had a good game. Brentwood came in and got great play off the bench. Story had 9. Blood had 6. Brazel had, Marion Brazel had 8. And so a lot of bulk of their scoring came from their bench. And they showed it out tonight. And particularly, I thought Story was very impressive tonight. Our Craig Tax Service keys to the game, Brian, I'm telling you.
8 of 12 in the third quarter, 3 threes. They shot 67%. And John, they really put no doubt. I mean, it was 21-13 at halftime. That game's not out of the realm of possibility. But to shoot 67% when Siegel went 1 for 9, that was when the tide turned.
It looks as if we scored 10 points in the second half, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, we had 13, then we had 18, that's 5, and then 23.
Right.
So we got 10 points total. It's hard to win games with that.
No, and John, 9 of their 23 were in the first quarter alone. So scoring became an issue, and 24 turnovers tonight. I mean, they were an issue early as well, but when you're scoring, it makes a little bit of a difference. When you're not scoring and you're turning the ball over, well, that's when things can steamroll on you.
And those first quarter turnovers came when Brentwood couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Right.
I mean that literally. I don't mean any disrespect, but they could not hit anything. So, but they made up for it, definitely. That's your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Tax laws can be very confusing. It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Boy, it's already tax season again.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like it comes faster and faster every year.
I think tax season's like every day.
Well, I think about it every day, I think. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. Call today at 615-890-2233. Our Sir Pizza play of the game. If you are looking at this game, I'm thinking I'm going to talk about performers here, really. To me, their shooting in the third quarter pretty much took Siegel out of the game. And you can credit Buckley, who had a good third quarter. Bella Foss had a good quarter, and so did Morris. And just they hit everything.
Well, and here's one thing you can point to that we haven't really talked about. They played a lot of zone defense against Siegel tonight, and that forced them outside.
Yeah.
They did not have a 2-point basket after the first quarter. Now, they played some zone in the first quarter, but I don't think they really settled into it until the second quarter, and that zone defense really gave Siegel some problems tonight.
Well, that's your Sir Pizza play of the game. If you've missed part of the game, check out WGNSSports.com and tap on the Sir Pizza podcast button to download or listen. You can now order your favorite pizza online. Go to SirPizzaTN.com for carryout or delivery. That's Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church Street, and on Memorial Boulevard. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the stats for you. All coming up here on State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Here are your stats brought to you by Fantasy Heating and Air, Josh Houston and Associates, that's JHA, and Winners Trophies. Here are the team stats for the girls' game. Siegel out-rebounded Brentwood 32-30, but now they had a huge advantage for most of the first half. So Brentwood did a good job of getting on the boards in the second half. Siegel shot 7 of 39 for 18%, 4 first bank threes in that. They were 1 for 9 in the third quarter, which really hurt. Brentwood, 18 of 54 for 33%. And you think, well, that's not very good, but if you consider where they were at the end of the first quarter, you would say that's amazing. They had 6 threes on the night. Siegel, 5 of 15 from the free throw line. Got to improve there, Brian, 33%. And Brentwood's 12 of 18 for 67%. And here's one that really stands out the most. Siegel, 24 turnovers, and Brentwood with only 8. So that's look at your team stats. The scoring looks like this for Siegel. Reagan Turnbow with 2 points. Aubrey Carroll had 6. Celine Barrett had 3. Raya Bird had 6. Kyla Dowdy had 2. Zentrice Alexander with 3. Bella Parsley contributed with a free throw. Brentwood was led by Maggie Butler with 10 points. Bella Foss with 7, Paige Morris with 6, Haynes Bailey with 1, Whitfield with 8, Brazel with 2, and that's Morin's sister, and Morin had 8 points. Kaylee Blood had 6 points and a 3 off the bench, and off the bench Stella Story with 9 points for the game. Final score, 55-23. Now our TOA highlight, and Brian, you've got that tonight. Our TOA highlight, we highlight a player as we try to do each game if possible. And of course, TOA friends of ours for years, and great partners, broadcast partners with us. And we got somebody special today, and he deserves it.
We're talking about Mr. Tutt.
Yes.
Okay.
We discussed this, remember?
Well, I did it at
oh, you did? Well, we're doing it again.
Yeah. Well, Craig Tutt had 7 touchdowns, tied a state record in 6A, over 200 yards in Oakland, 62-21 win as the Patriots won their 9th state championship in school history since 1984, and their 6th in the last 7 years, I think.
All right, we're going to take a timeout. We come back, we'll have the boys contest and the starting lineups for it. Brian will have the play-by-play story here on State Farm Prep Sports on the Good Neighbor Network.
You're live. Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Brought to you by State Farm, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, Rutherford Opioid Board. I can't say that. Opioid, and State Farm. Also, Fans Heating and Air, Middle Tennessee Electric, Sir Pizza, and Franklin's Print Works. It's Brentwood boys, the Bruins, going up. They're 5-1, Brian. So Siegel's got their work cut out for them tonight.
Yeah, the Siegel Stars 3-3 on the season. And this is a great test. Kind of dip your toe into the mid-state waters here and see what it's all about. The Brentwood Bruins come in clad in their royal blue uniforms with gold trim and numbers. Little white outline on those. Siegel Stars tonight wearing the home whites, jerseys and shorts, with teal numbers and navy trim around that teal as well. Brentwood on the front of the jerseys for the Bruins, and Siegel on the front of the uniforms for the Stars. Well, here we go. Pull out my light here and get ready to go here because they do a little special intro. We're going to first of all give you the Brentwood Bruins under the direction of Troy Crane. Troy was an assistant with Troy Bond for many years at Wilson Central, then at Oakland, then at Brentwood, and took over when Mr. Bond retired. Number 2, Davis Cochran, a 6'10 junior forward to get the start tonight, along with number 3, Luke Matheny, 5'11 junior guard. Number 4, Hudson McKnight, 6'2 senior guard. Number 11, Jackson McCutcheon, a 5'9 senior guard. And number 32, Jake West, a 6'6 sophomore forward. So they're 6'10", 5'11", 6'2", 5'9", 6'6". The Bruins, Cochran, Matheny, McKnight, McCutcheon, and West. For the Siegel Stars, no surprises here. This was the starting lineup actually on our last game last week. Number 4, Damon Goring, a 5'10 senior guard to start this evening. Number 10, R.J. Biggers, 6'1 senior. Number 0, Cale Martin, 5'10 sophomore guard to get the start tonight, along with Omar Conte. He is wearing number 5 and a junior. And the final starter is number 1, Marquis Forrest. He is a junior. So they're going Goring senior, Biggers senior, Martin sophomore, Conte junior, Forrest junior. Cale Martin played all last year as a freshman, started several games last year. So he is a kid not unfamiliar with the floor and does not play like a sophomore. About ready to get this one underway here. A definite size advantage, though, even just out of the gate, John, with Brentwood for sure.
You're talking about the tip? Yes.
Well, just overall, I mean, they go 5'10", 6'2", 6'6". So they definitely got a lot of height here. Ready for the jump. It's Cochran and Biggers. It's going to be controlled by the Brentwood Bruins. They're moving left to right as we see it, over far side to Matheny. Back up top, McKnight. Matheny left wing. To McCutcheon. Brings it straight away. Now right side, it's McKnight. They feed inside to the big guy for a big stuff. That's Cochran. They made that look easy. And jump into a press here. Brentwood up 2-0. Goring across the floor to Forrest. Back to Goring. Streaks down the right sideline. In the lane, dumps it out. Left wing, Forrest for three. Rip off the front of the rim. Comes out deep, though, the rebound, and Biggers has it. Finds Goring as Brentwood settles in defensively. It's a zone of
that's
some type.
Troy Bond's trademark, remember?
Yeah, that's true.
And Coach Crane's a disciple.
Goring on the drive in, lost control of the ball on the drive, and loose ball picked up by McKnight. Long pass up the floor, and Biggers steals it away. RJ down the floor, down the lane, and going to be fouled going up by Hudson McKnight. So that will put Martin at the free throw line for a chance.
Well, that was a big play by Biggers, because if he didn't come up with that steal, they've got 2 points.
And a couple of free throws there. First one is good. Here's another. This to tie us up here in the early going. Free throw. In and out. So hit 1 of 2. McKnight, long pass, cross court. Matheny from the corner, rip.
Now here's what makes Brentwood so formidable. They do have outside shooters. They've always had good shooting outside. They've got that big play inside, though, to kind of go with it this year.
I'll never forget what they did to Blackman in the Murphy Center.
May have been the greatest three-point shooting exhibit I've ever seen.
5-1, Brentwood on top. Goring brings it all the way to the near corner. Drives in. Cale Martin has his shot blocked by Cochran, but the loose ball picked up by Conte, and he's going to be fouled on the drive.
I love to talk to Barry Wortman about that game. As he's eating a donut, he starts talking so fast, I'm afraid he's going to gag.
Does he throw it?
Oh, man.
Luke's last name is Matthey, not Matheny, by the way. Goring has the ball for Siegel. 5:51 left in the first. Dribbles around at the left wing. Tries to penetrate.
Now they're in man-to-man right now, Brentwood.
And on the drive, baseline jumper no good by Goring. Cochran, long pass up, threw it away. Tried to feed McCutcheon in the corner, but there was no way he was going to get to that. Cochran zipped it down the floor. He's shaking his head right now, probably after hearing an earful from Coach Crane. Here's Biggers. They tried the double team him and come away with the ball. Here's McKnight, layup on the other end, missed it. Rebound, Cochran had it, but knocked it out of bounds, and they're going to say he's the last one to touch it. May have gotten a break right there. There was no foul called, though. And looks like a timeout by Coach Crane, who is absolutely livid right now at his bunch, but someone you're not going to be livid with. That's Stan Vaught and Bob Bugg at Parks Auction.
Yeah, because everyone thinks they're a real estate expert, but you know what? They're not, because experience matters.
They have it.
Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught, they've got, what, 50, 70 years, 80 years together? 40?
Thinking 140.
Okay. They've spent decades helping clients get top dollar fast. With Parks Auction's powerful marketing strategy, your property won't just sell, it'll sell for more. Parks Auction, We get you top dollar for your property. Visit them at parksauction.com.
You know, elves live longer than humans.
That's an interesting fact. Thank you, Brian.
Well, that's why they've been in the business for 140 years.
Oh, wow.
Long pass over. Conte has it. Up top, Goring. See how Brentwood responds to their chewing that they just got. Goring hands it off to Conte, whipping it around the horn. Just can't get it inside. Cale Martin going to try to drive it in. Turn, spins, foul line jumper blocked by Matthew. Bounce pass in traffic down to West. Layup good on the other end. 7-1 Brentwood. Full court pressure. Martin up to Goring now. Damon double teamed, in trouble, and they're going to call a foul on Brentwood. I'm having trouble picking up the signals here. McKnight picks up his second foul. I think that was Naves who came in for them. I'll check it. Goring bounces it over far side. Cale Martin drives baseline. Nothing there. Flips it out. Biggers for three off the lip of the rim. Rebound knocked around. Brentwood comes away with it. That's Emerson who came in off the bench. In the corner, three ball is blocked. But the big guy there to put it back in, but missed it. Got his own rebound. West kicks it out. Long pass down low, wide open is Matthew to lay it in. Boy, they had a lot of opportunities right there. 9-1. Siegel needing some points here. Just dropped under the midway point of the first quarter. A three in the air and missed the iron there, did Omar Conte.
Forcing some shots right now. We're 0 for 5 from the field.
Well, can't get the ball inside, and that one definitely forced. A little high-low action going on, and how about another slam by Davis Cochran? Here's Goring. Flips it over right side to Conte, gets it back. Goring in the corner to Forrest, far side. Brings it back here between the circles to Martin, left wing. Cutting through is Conte, turns, spins, tries to get his guy off the feet and got the shot off. That was nicely done. Good fake. First bucket of the game for the Stars. It's 11-3. And West is going to drive, put it up off the glass and score.
Kind of hard to figure out how to stop that.
He is a 6'6" sophomore. Goring, long pass to Forrest across the time stripe. Forrest pull-up jumper just inside the arc, swish.
That a boy.
Little 12-footer there. 13-5, Brentwood with the ball and the lead. Cochran up top.
Cochran used to play football. He got too tall.
Is that right?
Yeah, he quit. He realized his basketball was going to probably be the sport.
He's got it in the corner. They work it around to Matthew here at the wing. Back to McCutcheon. Long pass, tried to feed it inside, and it's going to be knocked away off of Siegel. Good defense there by Biggers. Step in front of the pass. Okay, this is Gray McAdams coming in. And Miles, I'm going to call him Timms because he spells it like the river in London. So I don't know if that's right or not. Ball knocked out of bounds. Once again, Biggers giving up the body.
Wish I could help you, but I can't think of any rivers in London.
The Timms?
Yeah.
Thames is how he spells it.
What do I know? I thought it was in France. What do I know?
There's a song I could sing. I see London. Never mind.
You know, it might be better off if you just don't sing. I mean, I
maybe. Here's Emerson. Passes over left wing. They get it down low to Cochran. Turns, spins.
Geez.
Gets around his guy, clobbers his guy, and scores. That's the first thing he's hit other than a dunk. Here's Biggers on the drive. They're going to tap him from behind.
I like that. Take it to him. Try to get some of those bigs in foul trouble. Cochran's on the bench, and he took a little breather. You know, the other night I was looking at Biggers, and I go, you know, he's a pretty tall guy. Until I saw Brentwood.
Did you say, but he could be Biggers?
No, I didn't say that. You're trying to work it all in tonight, aren't you?
I'm trying, yeah.
Oh, every bit of it. Get it all out of your system. But, I mean, he looks small, doesn't he? Really?
From here he does. But you look at him next to
that's what I mean.
Tim's 14.
And the guys that come off the bench are huge.
Big West right there. I don't know what the discussion is about here.
Well, it gives me a chance to tell you that our game tonight is brought to you by First Bank, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, the law offices of John Day, and SRM Concrete. Locally grown, nationally known. You call, we haul. Listen to each pregame and postgame show for the SRM Concrete Solid Performer.
Here's a free throw. It is up and no good by Biggers. He'll have another. And the second toss is good, so hit 1 of 2. So he is 2 for 4 at the free throw line. 16-15. Brentwood, they've got the ball up top, driving. Emerson stops, foul line jumper good. Parker Emerson with the bucket, makes it 17-6.
They're only shooting 80% right now.
Oh, is that it? Cale Martin tries the drive, and boy, they're calling this game tight. This is going to be Jake West, I believe. 3-2. It's his first foul. Goring will inbound from out of bounds. And should be 5 fouls. So Cale Martin already knew that. He was standing at the free throw line. He said, how about some free throws here, pal? Pretty good free throw shooter. The sophomore, Cale Martin. First one is in the air and good. Number 0, he'll have another.
It's important for Siegel to hit these free throws tonight to kind of stay in this game. They could do that and get him in foul trouble as well.
Shot it, got it. 17-8, Brentwood quickly up the floor. They get it in the corner, work it inside to West, turns, shoots, and fouled by Conte.
How many of those guys do they have?
Well, you look at Conte trying to guard 6'6". Coach Matt Rigsby talked to us a little bit. Free throw missed. Talked to us after the game last week and knew that he was going to have a size issue. This to extend their lead to 8 with 1:11 to play in the first. It's in the air and good. Siegel works it down the floor. Delvion Ewing checked in the game for the Stars. Conte thought about it. They get it into Biggers. Brentwood takes a few dribbles for him. Now he drives, puts it up, missed the shot though. It's on the floor, got his own rebound, flipped it out, and they're going to call a travel. Well, maybe there was a foul in there somewhere. But
yeah, what he saw, he moved as he was trying to get up, he moved his legs.
50 seconds to play here in the first. Emerson trots it down. Over right side to Matthew. Work it down low in the corner to McAdams. He brings it back out at the wing. Over to Emerson, who'll drive. Foul line, kicks it out in the corner. Matthew for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Deep rebound. Goring has it. Long pass up the floor. Finds Ewing, but he stepped out of bounds. Stepped out of bounds on the sideline over there. Trying to go for the break. That's the third turnover for the Stars. 26.9 left here, and here's Emerson. Brings it down. I think they may go for one here. There's a pick set by West. Pass over now to Matthew. Back out to Emerson now with 9 with 8. with 7 with 6. There's the other pick, and they dump it back over to West. Lost control of the ball. Now throws up a 3, and of course it went in. Of course. Takes us to the end of the first quarter. Your score, Brentwood 21, Siegel 8. This is State Farm Prep Sports on the Good Neighbor Network.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Our game tonight brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Dana Womack, located at 805 South Church Street, between Farm Credit and the Post Office. State Farm agent Dana Womack, 615-900-0877.
Siegel basketball as we start the second quarter of play. They trail 21-18. Here's Goring at the foul line. Back to Cale Martin. Takes it right side, takes it to the block, takes it to the hole, and is fouled. Love that drive by Cale Martin.
That's what I say. Take it to him.
Matthew picks up foul number 2. And a chance for a three-point play. It's in the air. In and out. And Siegel fought for the rebound. Got it to Martin. Bounces, falls through for Cale Martin. Big rebound there by Conte. In the corner, right side, Emerson's 3, no good. Everybody crashes the board. Siegel saves it. Conte finds Biggers. Biggers up the floor. 2 on 3, he's part of the 2, and the ball stripped away. Matthew has it, behind the back dribble, glides in the lane. Long pass inside, and it's going to be out of bounds. Maybe tipped out by Siegel. John, they just kind of tap the ball sometimes to pass it. They got very lucky that time. It wasn't a turnover.
It looks kind of lackadaisical. I don't know really if that's what it is, but
they get it in, work it around to the left corner, McAdams. Now Cochran threw it away. Siegel stepping in front of the pass. Goring to bring it across. Goes one-on-one, gets by. Out to Cale Martin. He drives and scores. Cale Martin has exploded here for 6 second quarter points, and all of a sudden it's 21-14 as they cut the lead to 7. And here's a lazy pass that is going to be knocked out of bounds by Siegel. I didn't see that touch, but nobody went for it, so it makes sense. So here is the Brentwood inbounds play. McKnight brings it across. Martin went for the steal. McAdams in the corner. Here's an air ball by Emerson. And down with it, Conte. Up the floor, Siegel's going to somehow control it. They work it into the corner. Boy, wild passes. Conte drives baseline, flips it back up top. Goring thought about a 3, now drives. Around the corner, Siegel really whipping the ball around. Here's a drive, and Forrest misses the shot, just a little short off the rim. Here's Brentwood down the floor, and they're just going to fire it up. Emerson from the parking lot. 24-14, lead back at 10. Dropped under 6 minutes left in the half. They get it inside now, back out to Goring. Goring over the three-point line, puts up a fadeaway. It's no good. Rebound McAdams. McAdams drives down, flips it back out to Emerson. Now up top, McKnight, can he do the three ball? It's off the back of the rim, too long, and players go crashing into each other over there. McAdams took the worst into that. Foul is on 23 for Siegel, and I don't have his name, and I asked Coach Rigsby the other night, and he told me, but I did not write it down. I'm sure he's on this list somewhere. We had a little uniform change since the roster was updated, I think. I'll work on getting that to you. Brentwood's ball. McAdams drives in the lane and lost it out of bounds. Tried to get it down low to Cochran, and John, with all the bigs that they've got, their interior passing is a little lackadaisical right now.
Well, I think, too, Siegel is really focused on cutting that passing lane down to him, and you try to bounce it in, it's much harder for him.
Forrest to Goring. Goring left wing. Cale Martin pops out to help. Asks for a pick, but it's on the wrong side. And gives it back to Biggers. Drives. And they swipe at him. I think Cochran may pick up this foul. And that is the case. It's his first foul. Second team foul of the quarter. And Biggers going to go to the free throw line. First one is short. Biggers has been 50% from the free throw line. He's got 2 points. This means he should have 3. This is his third trip to the line. It's in the air and good. 24-15, 9-point lead for the Bruins of Brentwood. They get it in the lane, and Cochran going to put it up and is fouled.
That was a great pass.
That was a good pass. There's going to be a timeout on the floor here as well, or is there a technical? No. We got a 30-second timeout. Well, why don't we stay here for another word from Parks Auction. John?
Brian?
Yes, John?
When it's time to buy or sell, make Parks Auction your first call.
Yes, sir, I will.
Speed dial. Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught are the experts in fast, profitable auctions, handling everything from start to finish. That means you can't butt in, Brian. If you sell your house and they're auctioning it off, you can't tell them what to do. They take care of everything. They rearrange your furniture in your house if they don't think it's good.
Really?
Yeah, they need to yours. Get results with a team that knows the business inside and out. Parks Auction. We get you top dollar for your property online at parksauction.com. No, they don't really do that. I was just kidding you.
Well, they're not going to do that. That's too much work.
Yeah.
They have people. You know.
I know one thing. They did an estate sale that in a house. It was remarkable how much work Bob Bugg put in. Well, or people that work for him.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Free throw is good, so the and one. I'm just kidding, Bob.
No, Bob's a good worker. Bob's a hard worker.
He is.
He's my personal friend.
They talk really fast, though, but not in person.
No, they talk real slow in person.
Yeah, I know. 27-15 after the old-fashioned three-point play, and here's Siegel with it. Goring gets a pick from Biggers, now drives the lane, kicks it out. Here's a three on the way. Conte, no good. Good box out by Brentwood, and here they come down the floor. McKnight over to McCutcheon. McCutcheon just fires it off from deep. I mean, really deep. I mean, he'd be in the 20-foot water in the pool. That's how deep. It's a three, and the lead 15.
Pretty good when you got best of both worlds. That you can shoot the rock, and then you got inside presence too.
Three from the right corner. Can Siegel answer? It is off the back of the rim by Forrest. No good. And down the floor, McCutcheon near sideline. Bounce pass to Cochran. He drives the lane. Going to put it up and be hammered on the way. It's about all Siegel could do, or watch him lay it in the hole. And that's going to be against Marquis Forrest. So at the free throw line will stand 6'10" junior forward Davis Cochran. First one good. Sometimes the big guys have trouble at the free throw line, but those who put in the work know that they're going to draw a lot of contact and be at the line a lot. And Cochran must put in that work. He just nailed a couple of free throws. 32-15 Bruins. Here's Cale Martin for the Stars to the foul line. Tries to go up and ball stripped from him. I think this is Luke Purifoy who just came in, and that is the case. Luke, a 5'10 senior guard. Coach Crane has about a nine player rotation here.
Has he lost weight? It looks like
I
he's
believe
thinner.
so.
Yeah.
Free throw good.
I didn't hardly recognize him. I mean, not that he was fat or
Well, that
anything.
happens when you're the big guy. You know, you have to make a lot of decisions and stuff. Free throw number 2 is good. So Cale Martin with 10 points, 10 of Siegel's 17. Here's McCutcheon down quickly. Up top, McKnight, 3 on the way, no good. Tried to tip it in, did Cochran, no good. And then there's a whistle and a foul. Boy, it's hard to get rebounds against this bunch. Cale Martin's going to get tagged with the foul. So both teams with 3 fouls apiece here in the quarter.
How tall did you say he was? 6'4"?
Cochran is 6'10".
6'10", and his reach looks like he could reach over 7 foot easily. 7'5", you know, playing.
The tallest player on the team is 32, which is West, who is, no, the second tallest. He's 6'6". Another one for Cochran. It rolls and bounces through. 13 for him. 7 here in the second quarter. 34-17, Brentwood. Martin turns, spins, flips it back out here near side to Conte. Up top straight away, Goring from way downtown, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound though, Conte got it, and Siegel resets. Forrest dribbles around at the left wing up top. Martin, now the pass back to Cale from Forrest. He drives in, Forrest has it. Deep left corner, and now Conte comes to the wing. Stutter steps, gets a lane, puts it up from the left block, and is fouled. Boy, Matt Rigsby's bunch is just taking it to him, that's for sure.
Yeah, they need to do that. They've got to keep him honest, you know.
Jim Burns called him Thames, T-H-A-M-E-S, so we'll go with that. If I don't forget. Free throw, no good by Conte. We're hitting about every other one, it seems, at the free throw line.
It's not great. We're about 50% at the line.
Omar Conte is a junior. He will have another free throw. 2:51 left in the half, by the way. Tosses in the air and good. Brentwood to bring it down. Purifoy over to Cochran. Long pass in the corner. Emerson drives baseline. Nice cutoff there. Back outside. It's Purifoy with it to Emerson. Long pass underneath. Cochran goes up, and it was really supposed to be a pass up to the rim for him to dunk it, but an errant pass and a Brentwood turnover. Stars down the floor. Right corner, Malachi Suttles is in the game for the first time tonight.
He's 6 what?
I have hit Suttles at 5'9".
No, I'm talking about 24. Who is that? He's a big
24 is Parker Platt. He is 6'8".
Okay. And they got both of them in. 6'10", 6'8".
They go he's got 10 deep. I said 9 a minute ago, but he goes 10. Platt gets in the game. He's just a sophomore. Purifoy has it left side. A pick set by Cochran. They work off of it. Pass into the corner. Emerson settles in a 3. 8 for Emerson. 2 threes included. It's 37-18 Brentwood. We have not had a basket in a long time. Goring surveys, passes over to Conte. In the corner, Cale Martin. Martin looks around, takes just a couple of dribbles, gets to the left elbow, now back out. Goring thought about dribbling in, nothing there. To Biggers left wing, he'll drive by and score. Put it up with the right hand on the left side.
Good play, that first quick step.
A three from the parking lot by McCutcheon. Oh my gosh.
Good night. We talk about how big they are, but we didn't talk much about how good they shoot. That's 6 threes. Oh,
drive by Siegel, Suttles to Goring now. Back up top, Biggers. He's going to take the three. Rip! R.J. Biggers with the first bank three for Siegel. 40-23, Brentwood, a minute to play. Down low, turning underneath and missing the shot, Platt. Rebound, Siegel. Up the floor to Goring now. Far sideline. Thought about the three, hands it off to Suttles, who drives, cut off. Back to Goring in the corner. Gets past the sophomore, flips it out. Biggers, can you do it again? It's short. Rebound. Now Goring, the three. Yes! Damon Goring, the first bank three. Let's do that again and again and again and again. 40-26, Brentwood. And an offensive foul as McCutcheon pushed off, trying to get around RJ. And Siegel on a bit of a run here. They will inbound right in front of the bench. Conte with 26 seconds left in the half. They called the foul on Platt and not McCutcheon, I guess.
I think it was an illegal screen.
Over right side, Suttles. Back up top, Goring with 16 seconds. Siegel could use a shot here to end the quarter. Here's a drive by Goring. The shot missed. Cale Martin fights for the rebound, puts it up. It won't fall, but a foul. This is going to go against Cochran, I think. No, Purifoy. Second foul on him, by the way. And Cale Martin at the free throw line. Let's go 2 for 2. First one up. Oh. In and out. Or off the rim. .1 left in the half. It's 40-26. Siegel looking for another free throw here from Martin. It's up and it's no good. Missed a pair. Here's Purifoy with it, with 4, with 3. Get it up top to Cochran. Cochran drives, puts it up an 8-footer, no good, and no putback. So they didn't score at least, and your score here at the half, it's Brentwood 40, Siegel 26. 40-26 your score, and we have made it to halftime. So if you'll stay with us, we'll come back and we'll have all of the stats for you. That's straight ahead. You're here with us on State Farm Prep Sports from WGNS and Big G TV.
Hey, Rutherford County sports fans, from auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more, trust your local State Farm agents. Celeste Middleton, Ron Reeves, Emerson Williams, Alex Williams, Dana Womack, and Andy Womack. This powerful team lives here, works here, and are your neighbors. They're ready to help you manage everyday risk, recover from the unexpected, and realize your dreams. Contact Celeste, Ron, Emerson, Alex, Dana, or Andy for all of your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back. We're at halftime with Brentwood leading by a score of 40-26. And the girls contest, the Brentwood Lady Bruins won by a score of 55-23, led by Maggie Buckley's 10 points. They were well-rounded in scoring. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 6 players that had at least 7 points in that game, in the first game. Now the scoring here in the second game for Siegel. Damon Goring has a first bank 3. R.J. Biggers a first bank 3, a total of 8 points. Kel Martin has 10. He's done a good job inside. Omar Conte with 3 points. Marque Forrest with 2 to lead the scoring, to round out the scoring for Siegel. For Brentwood, Davis Cochran has 13 points. Luke Matthew has 5 points and a 3. Jackson McCutcheon with 6 points, 2 threes. Jake West, 8 points, a 3. Parker Emerson with 8 points. He has 2 threes in the game as well. So it's a well-rounded game here, but Brentwood has a 14-point lead here at halftime, and that is a big advantage on the boards. We'll talk about that and much more when we come back with the team stats right after we take this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate them. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Welcome back. It's 40-26. Brentwood with a lead here in the boys contest at halftime. And here's a look at the team stats. First of all, for Brentwood, they have 12 rebounds to Siegel's 8. In fact, I think Siegel's done a fairly decent job considering the height advantage. Brentwood shot 14 of 25 for 56%. They had 6 threes. Siegel 8 of 22 for 36%. They had 2 threes. Brentwood 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 75%. Siegel only 8 of 15. They've gotten to the line 7 more times, but only have converted 53% of them. So that's just about half. And Brentwood and Siegel both have 4 turnovers. 40-26 is our. It was 21-8 at the end of the first quarter, and so not much has changed here in the second half, as it is a 40-26 lead in the game. Brentwood, we were talking Brentwood with only 1 loss on the year, and they defeated Blackman, by 13, I think you said, Brian?
Yeah, their only loss was a 4-point loss to Lipscomb Academy, but they beat Smyrna 80-56. They beat Upperman 62-59, and Upperman is a really good basketball team. They've got still on they're going to play tomorrow at Stewart's Creek, and they play Friday at home. At Riverdale in that's December 19th, sorry, but they play Laverne around Christmas time as well. So they're seeing a lot of the local talent for sure.
All right, that's going to do it here. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the second half of this game. 40-26, Brentwood leads Siegel as we take the final break before we have the second half of action.
You're home.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
State Farm Prep Sports on WGNS and Big G TV, brought to you in part tonight by Sir Pizza, Craig's Tax Service, Winners Trophies, Donut Country, and Parks Auction. Also, Tooskid Food and Fun, Roscoe Brown Heating and Air, Dr. Automotive, and Wilson Bank and Trust.
It's 40-26. Brentwood has the lead at half. We're about ready to start the third quarter of play here from Siegel High School. And we are underway. Starting lineup: Cochran, Matthew, McKnight, McCutcheon. There's a three from the corner by McCutcheon. And West is out there as well. Siegel is Goring, Biggers, Martin, Conte, and Forrest. As Goring has it, those starting lineups from JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, Fans Heating and Air, along with Winners Trophies. Goring dribbles around straight away, now pulls up for three. Bangs off the back of the rim, too long. Rebound, though, by Conte in the lane. Biggers pull-up jumper from 8, no good. Tipped around, and Cochran comes away with the rebound. McCutcheon, Matthew to Cochran between the rings. He's going to go set up. No, he's going to set a pick. And now McKnight spots for the three. No good. Rebound, Siegel. Goring quickly down the floor to Martin. Kale fires it off. It's no good. Rebound bounces around in Cochran's hands. He's going to trot it up the floor himself. Behind the back pass to McCutcheon. Works the near side of the floor, now brings it straight away. Takes it to the right side, and Matthew has it. Out deep, Martin guarding. Gives it up to McKnight now. McKnight explodes right side, drives in the lane, flips it off in the corner, and the three is in and out by Matthew. Loose rebound picked up by Siegel. Here's Forrest down the floor over to Cale Martin. Martin tried the left-handed layup. Can't get it to fall. Good idea, just a bit short. McKnight turns, spins, drives in the lane, puts it up from the left block. Good.
Well, he's really quick, isn't he?
He's quick as a hiccup. That's his first points tonight, though.
Well, he's been on the bench, he had some foul trouble.
Yep. Martin and flips it out. Here is a three from Damon Goring. His second three.
We just need a few more of those.
Here's an answer by Matthew on the other end. It's no good. Rebound, however, easy for Cochran to put it back in the hole. 15 points for the 6'10 junior. 47-29 your score. Up the floor to Martin. Cale spots for three. Swish! Cale Martin. His first bank three of the night. Down the floor, Cochran has it on the left block, double teamed. Fires it up and flops to the floor. And they're going to call the foul on Forrest.
That's a shame because he had nowhere to go with that ball.
Well, the officials hearing an earful, I can tell you that. And not trading Christmas cookie recipes with the fans.
Are you saying there might have been a little theatric there?
Yeah,
Well, he's a good free throw shooter.
I think I used the word flop. It was more of like when the big tree falls in the forest. But we were here to hear it fall.
You're really struggling with that tonight. Maybe work on it a little bit.
Well, he fell like a tree in the forest.
Okay, whatever.
Second toss is up and good. Barely rippled the net. He's got a really pretty free throw for him. 40-32.
Yeah, that just makes it worse because you can't foul him.
They're bringing some pressure. Siegel's going to have to get it across right now, and they do. Martin drives in the lane, tries to fire it up, and going to get Cochran. And
you got to love Martin. He just goes to it. He just takes it to the hole. Foul me.
And they're going to call that on Hudson McKnight and not Cochran.
It was Hudson McKnight was in front of him, on the other side of him.
McKnight picks up his third foul.
He's having one of those nights. It's always somebody.
So Martin at the free throw line, the first one good. John, you've seen those shirts and the stickers or whatever that say no fear? That should be what Cale Martin has all the time.
He's just very aggressive. He's not super big at all.
He's going to have another free throw.
He's taller than me, but that's not saying a whole lot. Oh, be quiet.
15 for him. 49-34. Brentwood with the ball and the lead. Here's McCutcheon. Gets it back up top to Cochran. Cochran going to drive inside. Kicks it off in the corner. Matthew with the three. Oh, yeah. His second one tonight. Their guards can shoot the three, and their inside players are pretty dominant. This is a pretty complete team. Trying to push through a double team, and
that was a good
Conte's
call.
going to draw the foul. They call that on Matthew, I think, and that's number 3 on him, so he's going to have to come out.
A lot of times when you get the ball in your double team like that, you don't get that call.
So they call off the press here, up 52-34, and some foul trouble. They do bring in McAdams, Gray McAdams. Cale Martin penetrates. They kick it off, get it back. Here's Martin on the drive, goes up against the big guy, and Cochran made him alter the shot enough that it was a miss. Lob down low, and West just tries to hurl it toward the goal. It's no good. Siegel quickly up the floor. Cale Martin thought about a drive. Now top of the key. Goring has it right wing. Pulls up for 3. Get in there. Yes! And he shot it over the big guy, Cochran. Damon Goring, his second first bank 3 of the quarter. 52-37. Siegel trails Brentwood. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
What's the location of your emergency? I think my kid OD'd.
Hi, I'm Craig Harris. I'm County Commissioner of Rutherford County. One of the reasons I ran for office is because I wanted to bring awareness to the opioid epidemic that's impacting our county. To stop providing this epidemic with people as we educate. We have a lot to do, and we have to come together as a community because this problem's not going away.
Back at Siegel, our coverage tonight brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm agent Emerson Williams in Smyrna at 199 Eden Springs Road West at Hazelwood Drive. InsureMeBigE.com. Online, 459-2683, Emerson Williams. Brentwood basketball. McCutcheon over to Cochran. The big guy shooting the three. Dings off the rim, no good. Siegel with the rebound. Siegel on a bit of a run here. Up the floor, Conte with the lay-in. 52-39. Stars have scored 3 in a row, I think. They work it inside to Cochran, and they're going to get him on the foul. He just tried to blow past Siegel there.
Okay, now I don't want to be too much on. I didn't see that one. That move was very quick, and I didn't even see bodies touch. But I'm glad it happened.
Delvion Ewing had it and passes off. A little floater in the lane by Conte goes. And a timeout, Brentwood. Here come the Stars, 52-41. It's Brentwood lead. We'll be back, 3:03 to play in the third. State Farm Prep Sports.
I've been helping people from Murfreesboro for over 30 years and spent a lot of time there over the years.
We love Murfreesboro. We have lots of friends down there. We've partnered with Middle Tennessee State.
And we found more and more people asking for our services, and at some point it just made sense to open up an office there for the convenience of the citizens of the community and the surrounding areas.
We wanted to actually physically be present there and not just going there a lot.
Brentwood with the ball now. Here's Cochran up top. Left wing, McKnight. Here's a three, and he's going to be fouled on the three-point attempt by Siegel's Marquis Forrest.
Here's one thing I see about Brentwood. They're really talented. I mean, they're super talented. But they do have a tendency to get into a little lull at times and allow teams to stay in a game. And looking at the scores that you mentioned at halftime, indicates to me that happens more often than not.
First free throw was good. Here's another, and it bounces, rattles, no good. So maybe it wasn't a terrible foul. The best he can do is get 2 of the 3. It's in the air, good. 54-41, 2:47 to play, third quarter. Siegel with the pass up to Conte. Conte drives in, makes contact with Cochran. Cochran blocks it, long pass up the floor. Emerson going to back it out. McKnight thought about a 3, now drives, gives it up to Cochran. Roll on the rim, no good, but he tipped it right back in. That is just soft around the rim. Delvion Ewing back out to Goring. He's at the center circle. Over right side to Conte in the corner. Goring, they're all over him. He's pretty warm. He's hit 2 threes in the quarter. Now drives, lost the ball. It's on the floor. Picked up by McKnight. McKnight dribbles through 2 Siegel defenders. Lob, and here's the big stuff by Cochran. And here come the Brentwood Bruins.
That's what number 4 does for Brentwood.
McKnight.
Yeah, he makes things happen. Another steal.
Siegel was struggling to get the ball up the floor, and they do steal it. And Cochran going to try to go baseline. Throws it across the court. Now in the corner, Emerson has it. Back over to McKnight. McKnight drives, flips it back out, got too far underneath the basket and threw it away.
Six turnovers apiece for both teams now.
I think I've got my numbers all situated here for Siegel, and I need to apologize to Jordan Waddell. I had him as Delvion Ewing for a minute. Here's Goring from the top of the key with a gigantic three, his third of the quarter. 58-44, and it's keeping Siegel in this game. Outside McKnight to the foul line. In the corner, dips it out. Cochran stops, pops the three. No good. Rebound, number 0, and they work it down low to Cochran, who slams it home. Emerson. Cochran's going to get his 23 points for him.
We finally get him to shoot outside, and what do? They get the rebound. They're going to save him. Is that his? Did he foul there?
No, when he hung on the rim, he kind of bent the rim down a little bit.
Oh.
And the official just used the ball to force it back up. Goring has it down the left sideline to Cale Martin. He goes baseline, finds Goring. Is he going to do it again? Yes, sir. Can you say red hot? Damon Goring. Need a few of those without them scoring, though. Emerson has it in the corner for Brentwood. 18 seconds. They lob it inside to Cochran, and another slam. And now they're going to call a technical foul because Cochran couldn't keep his mouth shut. So Cale Martin will go to the other end. He did dunk over Cale.
You mean a little taunting?
Yeah, I would say that was a little bit. You know? I won't say anything as Cale Martin goes to the free throw line. It's good. That's his third foul too, by the way, Cochran. Second free throw on the way. No good. Boy, Cale he's been consistently 1 of 2 tonight. So Siegel can make this a 4-point turnaround if they hit a 3 here with 11.8 inbounds. Here's Damon Goring. Damon's red hot now, stops, pulls back, pops it. No, it won't go. And with 2 with 1, they fire it off from three-quarter court. It is short. No foul called, and we go to the fourth quarter. With your score, Brentwood 64 and Siegel 48. This is State Farm Prep Sports from the Good Neighbor Network.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
See you later. Our game tonight brought to you by Sir Pizza, sponsor of our game and Coach's Show podcast. Find them at WGNSSports.com or wherever you listen to audio. Sir Pizza on East Main, South Church, and Memorial Boulevard. How's that for getting it in?
That was quick. Here's Siegel, speaking of quick. Suttles with it. Get it down low to Biggers. Turn, shoot, scores! A little 6-footer from the left block. 3 Siegel players in double figures now. And they've cut the lead to 14. Drive, no good by McKnight. Rebound, Siegel. Biggers brings it down. Finds Goring.
Big trip down the floor right here.
Score would be huge. Goring turns, spins, tries to get free. They're all over him. Don't blame him. Siegel's Conte. Brings it back out to Cale Martin. Near the center circle. Takes it left wing. Going to try to back in. Nothing there. Back up to Conte. Finds Cale. Cale's pretty warm too. Turns, spins, foul line, fade away. Jay dings off the rim, no good. Decent look at it. Here's McKnight. Gets it inside. Cochran works it down low to 14 Thames, and he gets his first score of the night.
He was so wide open. I would have missed that shot, but he was wide open. He scored.
Really good shooters for Brentwood. Cochran flips it up top, over to Conte. Gets in the lane, puts it up and good. Conte with 9. Long pass up. They get it to Thames, and now here's an arching three that's no good by the Bruins.
Not a good shot there.
66-52. Seagulls with the ball. They trail in the corner. Conte thought about the shot, now drives, gets in there. Takes about 15 steps to get there, but there's a foul, and that's part of the reason why. And Thames picks up his third foul. Back in the game is Gray McAdams. Siegel to inbound, far baseline. They get it in, and here's a three. Goring, no good. Just a bit long on that one. McKnight down the floor.
Well, he's not getting any open looks anymore, that's for sure.
Over right side, McCutcheon drives baseline, cuts through, waits on the defense to get by, and scores. Conte in the backcourt, flips it up, and they went for the steal. Ball is on the floor, picked up by Siegel's Conte. Behind the back dribble in the lane, runner is no good. Bounced twice, fell away. 5:44 to go, 68-52. And Brentwood drives down, they get it to Cochran, who came back in, and he slams it home. Fourth dunk of the night.
You know, we were so close to cutting that thing to 12 or even 11, and now it's back up to 18.
Here's Goring in the corner, double teamed, of course, to Biggers. He runs down the wild pass. Tries to control the dribble, over to Goring. Damon going to drive. Now lost the ball, it's out of bounds, and it's off of, oh, I think they missed that. They're going to say it's Siegel's or Brentwood's ball. It should be Siegel's, I think. But Coach Rigsby's given any official who's close by a nice greeting. I bet he's saying season's greetings. Right side, McCutcheon. Dribbles to the top, now finds Cochran. He's going to try to drive in, dumps it down low. They flip it back out. He's going to spot for the three. Too long. Rebound. McAdams has it for the Bruins. Long pass, tried to get it to Cochran. He goes to the floor, and they're going to call a foul. Officially on Siegel. Suttles. First team foul for Siegel here in the quarter. 4:38 to play in the game. McKnight to trigger it in here on the near baseline, and it's going to be tipped by Biggers, but now Cochran too far underneath the basket. Got it, put it back, got it, put it back, and finally falls. Can't give him that many opportunities. 29 for the big fella. Now Goring lost the ball. McCutcheon, here's the three, banked it in. Top of the key, 75-52. Over far side, here's a drive, and finally a foul. Conte going to be fouled by Cochran. That's number 4. If Coach Crane let him stay in, maybe. At this point, Conte at the free throw line. He could be in double figures if he hits this free throw, and he is. 10 for him, 16 for Martin, 10 for Biggers, 15 for Goring.
We've gone to the line 20 times tonight.
I think West is going to come in for Cochran. Second free throw good. There's the horn.
Well, that makes a difference because he's really torn us up the last 3 trips down the floor.
Picking up his 4th foul. Don't know how long he'll be out. He'll probably be back in, maybe. McCutcheon has it, drives, puts up a floater. It's no good from the right side, but the rebound from West, who just came in, puts it in. He's got 10. When you replace 6'10 with 6'6, still pretty effective. Conte tried a bad pass, and McKnight tips it away and going to run it in on the other side to lay it in.
We've also gotten very sloppy.
Very. And a timeout on the floor with your score, 79-54. 3:35 to play in the game. Brentwood leads. This is State Farm Prep Sports.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Here's Cale Martin with it, double teamed and in trouble, and they reach in and foul. McCutcheon picks up his first foul. Not a shooting foul, so it'll be out of bounds, I think. There we go, far sideline. So Cale Martin will inbound there. We've done a lot of basketball, John. I've never seen any of the 3 officials here. Have you?
No. We met one of them.
Yeah. Drive by Siegel. Ewing, you kick it out. Goring, his 3 is off the mark. It goes out of bounds. Well, Damon was red hot in the 3rd quarter, but has kind of lost the streak here. Pass to West for Brentwood. Finds Emerson. Emerson going to drive in the lane. And the ball knocked away and out of bounds off of the fingertips of McAdams. 7 turnovers, and now Cochran is back in. McAdams went out, so someone else came in for him. I think Matthew. So Matthew is back in. So they've got their starting lineup back in the game. And the ball knocked out of bounds and off of Siegel's Malachi Suttles. We have gotten a bit careless with the ball. 10 turnovers now for the Stars.
4 this quarter.
Matthew triggers it in, 79-54. Siegel got it to 12, right?
Yes.
I think that's right. Up top, or in the corner now, here is the big fella, Cochran with the 3. 32 for that young man. Waddell and Suttles play catch. Now Goring, long pass across the floor, and guess who's going to foul out? Davis Cochran. Went after that loose ball there. You just got to know when.
He would look like he could have avoided that. He was going for the ball, and he just kind of ran into him for some reason.
And you got to know if you've got 4 fouls. Coach Crane is going to liberally substitute here. Coach Rigsby had already substituted. So this is when we earn the big bucks.
I don't think Coach Crane had realized he'd subbed.
So Suttles going to pull up for 3 from the right wing. No good. Rebound Platt. Bringing it up the floor is Ezra Naves. To Platt. Back to Purifoy. He has played some tonight. So has Platt. Thames over to Purifoy in the left wing. Long pass over to Naves. Back to Thames. They're just working their offense with 1:40 to play. McAdams has it now. Flips it over, left wing, Purifoy's 3, swish. So he gets the 3-point basket, and it's 85-54. Waddell over in the corner to Suttles. Tried to bounce it into Ewing. Back outside, and a whistle just to get the sub in. Hernandez is coming in for Damon Goring. He's going to come off with 15 points tonight. And it looks like Coach Crane is going to sub with Nathan Lehman. And now another sub, Xavier Sims. So Siegel works the ball into the left corner. 3 fired up by the Stars, number 14, which I have somewhere. I'm going to have to totally redo this lineup, I think. Under a minute to play, Naves has it for the Bruins. Up top, Platt between the rings to Naves. Dribbles around, gives it to Dawson Ward, who checked in on me. They go inside, jumper up, and no good by Lehman. Rebound put back won't go, but this one finally falls through for the 6'8 sophomore, Parker Platt. 87-54, 27 seconds. Here's a 3, right wing by Waddell, no good. Brentwood with a rebound with 17 seconds. Bruins going to get a win here and improve to 7-1 on the season. Naves to Platt, back to Naves with 8. Into the corner. Lehman. Now here's a 3 attempt put up, partially blocked. Ward's 3, and Siegel's going to run out of time here. And it is a final tonight here from Siegel in this boys game. 87-54 is your final score. 87-54. Brentwood, really good basketball team, for sure. A timeout. When we return, it is your Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. That's what's coming up next here from Siegel High School on State Farm Prep Sports.
Do you love WGNS Radio? Well, now you can watch it too. WGNS Big G TV brings your favorite radio shows live and on demand. From breaking news and community talk to Rutherford County's top local sports. We've got it all right at your fingertips. Watch anytime, anywhere. WGNS Big G TV, where radio comes to life.
Whether it's a cough, a fever, or something you can't quite name, MMC Now makes care easy. Walk right in, get seen quickly, and your visit connects directly to your MMC doctor. Care you trust, with providers you know, with digital check-in and multiple locations around town. MMC Now is here when you need us.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
The final whistle has blown. Now it's time to break down all the action on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show. Stats, highlights, scores, everything you need to relive tonight's action. Brought to you by Prentice Allsup Heating and Air. From heating to cooling, they service all major brands and often provide same-day service. Their Rheem Pro team is dedicated to keeping your home or business comfortable in every season. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your hometown comfort pros on West College Street. Now back to the Primetime Sports team to wrap up tonight's action.
We're back at Siegel High School, and news wasn't what we had hoped it would be tonight, John, but
no, in the girls' game, they lost 55-23. They were led in scoring with 6 points apiece from Aubrey Carroll and Celine Barrett, and Maggie Buckley led Brentwood, and they had a ton of scores. And it started out really nice for the Lady Stars, but then it didn't end very well after the second quarter, final 55-23. Well, this one, kind of the same story. We got off to a slow start, too, and we trying to play catch-up all night long, and we kind of just got away from us in that fourth quarter.
Never got it to 12, and just couldn't get over that hump. And really a part of that, and we're going to talk about this, is a Craig's Tax Service key to the game. Damon Goring in the third quarter tried to shoot Siegel back in it. He had not one, not two, not three, but 4 threes. He wound up with 5 for the game and 15 points, but fell short. Kind of lost the hotness there when we went to the fourth quarter, but that was certainly one of the keys to the game from Craig's Tax Service. Tax laws can be confusing, so get help with your taxes at Craig's Tax Service, who specializes in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. You can give them a call at 890-2233. That's Craig's Tax Service. Time for the SRM Concrete Solid Performer, and for Siegel, we're going to go with Cale Martin. Cale wound up being the leading scorer by 1 point with 16 points. John, I thought consistently throughout, and he's going to say I should have shot better free throws. He was about 50-50 at the free throw line, so he could have had a few more there. But
he kind of took it to him. I mean, he was not scared, and then Goring got hot, and they went away from it a little bit. But, you know, when you can hit threes, you're hitting like 3 or 4 in a row, you've got to go with that.
Cale Martin is going to be our SRM Concrete Solid Performer. Locally grown, nationally known, that's SRM Concrete. A reminder, if you missed part of our games tonight, soon after we'll have the podcast up at WGNSradio.com. There's a Sir Pizza podcast button there, and you can listen or watch back tonight's games. We'll have the YouTube link also on that podcast section, and you can listen or watch. Don't forget Sir Pizza, your favorite pizza. You can order it now online, sirpizzatn.com, carry out or delivery, and they have an app, so don't forget that. You can earn rewards points. Sir Pizza, they're on East Main, on South Church, and on Memorial Boulevard. As we continue the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show, time for a few stats here. Those come your way from our friends at Winners Trophies. Also, JHA Company. Letter jackets, yearbooks, photography, they do it all at JHA. Along with our friends at Fans Heating and Air, and probably need to get a tune-up at some point soon because we're going to have some cold days.
That winter checkup, if you haven't done it, you probably need to do it.
Yep. What do you got stat-wise over there?
Oh, I thought we were talking about winter checkups. Okay. Well, I can do stats, too.
We kind of roll from one to the other. You know?
All right, Brentwood had a big advantage rebounding, as you would think they would, 29-15 in the game. But Brentwood shot 55%, 32 of 58. They had 11 threes. That's where they're really hard to beat because, you know, they can take it outside on you as well. Siegel 17 of 43 for 40%. They had 7 threes on the night. Brentwood 10 of 13, 77% from the free throw line. Siegel 13 of 21s for 62%. Brentwood had 7 turnovers and Siegel had 10. They kind of fell apart a little bit there in the fourth quarter, and the final was 87-54.
Scoring kind of looks like this for the visiting Bruins. 20, make that 32 points on the night for Davis Cochran. He had 4 dunks and a 3 in there, the 6'10 junior. Let's see, Luke Matthey had 8 points, 14 points from Jackson McCutcheon, 10 for Jake West, 8 points, 2 threes for Parker Emerson. 2 points, Miles Thames, a 3 for Luke Purifoy, and a 2-pointer from Parker Platt. Cochran did foul out of the game with 2:20 to go, the only player to foul out. A few fouls in this one. For the Siegel Stars of Matt Rigsby, 15 points for Damon Goring, 10 for R.J. Biggers, 16 for Cale Martin, and Omar Conte with 11, so 4 in double figures. Marquise Forrest had 2 points, and that's your scoring. And that's going to about wrap us up here from Siegel. John, we've got basketball tomorrow. We're at Eagleville, right? Yeah.
Riverdale visits Eagleville tomorrow.
Riverdale at Eagleville tomorrow. There's another big game with Oakland and Blackman playing. We've got some scores arranged to come in for that, so we'll have you covered on that. Then Friday night, more high school football. High school basketball, of course. And we'll be at MTCS as they welcome in PCA. So that'll be a fun girls and boys matchup there. And then Saturday morning, girls basketball coaches on the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Coaches Corner. No MTSU this week. This is exam week and graduation on Sunday. Or Saturday. It is Saturday. 2 graduation times for them. So that's it for us. Ready to go home?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always ready to go home.
Me too. So we'll give some thanks out here tonight to our friends at Siegel for the setup and the hospitality as always. Our producer back at the station, Michael Robeson. He's often, I guess most times, here. But here tonight was Jonas Harmon. We appreciate Jonas coming in to take care of the Big G TV camera work. And, John, thank you, sir. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, you're very cordial. I'm worried. Is there a bomb in my car or something? Or?
No, it's Christmas.
Okay, all right, okay. I'll take that.
Trying to find the holiday cheer.
Going down and get some baked potato and pork and cheese sauce on a baked potato tomorrow at Eagleville.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are you buying?
I bought last game. You know, I haven't seen you pour out any money or anything, so.
Oh.
And I bought for 3.
Guess I'll go hungry.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's it here from Siegel High School. I'm Brian Barrett saying so long, everybody, until the next time we meet at the game.